And this week we're starting a series of stories about a young student chef in Montreal, Jean-Claude Gagnon. He's about to find that there are dangers in the kitchen beyond botulism. Written by Don Druick, the series is called Recipe for Murder. Jean-Claude leads us into his own surrealist world of friends, fancy cooking, relations, and murder. The first play is called A Sweet Death, starring Salvatore Migliore as Jean-Claude.
I was doing a shift at Jules, working in the kitchen, making chef salads. What else? I wasn't feeling too great.
Aha! What? Sneezing on the food. No good, boil, pas correct. Go home. I'm in enough trouble with you to know.
Another winter. I was freezing, aching all over. The number 80 bus ground slowly up the Avenue du Parc hill. So hot and crowded on the bus. I began to consider the possibility of fainting. It was a relief to get off on Saint-Viateur. I did some shopping on the way. My arms full of bags. I almost slipped as I turned onto Waverly. My mother heard the gate and was waiting by the door, which is both good and bad. You know, that Italian mother thing.
Oh, you blood worse, mio caro.
No, it's nothing, Mama.
Don't nothing, Nicola.
È un piccolo influenza. Not even.
Influenza. Vai a letto immediatamente.
But, Mama...
Are you hungry?
No, I ate some bagels on the way home.
But that's not
I
enough.
have to study anyway for my big midterm and my candy course. I'm way behind.
Well, let me know if you're hungry. It would be nothing to eat up the tortellini.
I opened my notes. Made me feel tired. Damn, prof is so boring. So mundane.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Don't you dare go to the door without being home.
It was my buddy, my pal, Georges Luc.
I'm desperate, Jean-Claude.
Something was up.
I'm sure the police are chasing me now.
He was only wearing a T-shirt and he was in a panic.
I had a coffee with Victor at Jules. Man, it was bad. That Victor thing again. He doesn't want me seeing Joyce because of the color of my skin, man. Forgot my coat there, man. I'm freezing.
Relax. It'll all blow over.
Just gotta be mad, man. Oh, yeah.
Were you expecting anyone else?
I wasn't even expecting Georges Luc.
Oh, man.
Georges Luc, Jean.
He's a black one.
Yeah, the black one. That's me, yeah.
You're under arrest. Come with us.
But
Why are you
doing
this? What has he done? This isn't a press conference. Now, please, Monsieur Jean, no trouble?
George Luc is a guest of my own.
I didn't do anything.
That's not what we heard.
I didn't even touch him.
No one said he died from a blowboy.
Victor's dead.
Victor's
Okay.
Hey, come on. Take my coat.
You're a big Jean-Claude, man. Go see Joyce, man. Tell her what happened. I don't know what happened. Tell her I love her, man.
Well, the worst that could have happened, happened. Georges Luc was charged with manslaughter. He'd had that hell of a fight with Victor, and he sure had a good reason to see him out of the way. That was enough for the cops, and they weren't saying much more than that. Over my mother's usual protests, I went to meet Joyce at La Cabane up on Saint Laurent.
He was such a sweet guy, Jean-Claude. I can't even focus my eyes. I can't see.
It was a tough moment for her.
Have something, a glass of wine.
I don't know. Okay.
She'd lost her father,
Whiskey?
and her boyfriend was in jail for killing him.
Double?
And who knows what else was happening.
He didn't do it, Joyce.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I know he didn't do it. I know.
Joyce left to go home. She wanted to be alone. Who could blame her? If I went home, my mother would make me go to bed. So, I decided to go downtown to Jules. Usually a very cool place. Now, a very depressed place. Julien was by the counter. He looked very tired.
Man, business is slow, Jean-Claude, after that guy died. Oh, what a scene.
What happened?
They were sitting over here by the window, making a lot of noise. I was acting this Victor really weird, strange, laughing, mad. It was a bad scene. Suddenly, this Victor is in the throes of something. What? A heart attack? What do I know? I run a bistro. Anyway, Charles called the paramedics right away. But it was too late. The poor guy was dead.
How did the police know it was Georges Luc? From the coat?
No, there was nothing in the coat. I told them. Hey, don't look at me like that. I had to tell them. And that he'd probably be at your place.
What else can you remember?
What else? I don't know. It was busy, you know? Oh, yeah. There was a box of chocolates on the table. You know those hand-drip Belgium things.
Like what?
I don't know. Maraschinos. I never cared for
Where
them.
are they?
Oh, they're here somewhere.
I think it's very suspicious that the chocolates are missing.
Evidence?
Well, where are they? Did someone take them? Who brought them?
Okay.
What else?
It smelled funny.
Funny. Well, what did?
The body. Yeah. Horrible smell. A stupid smell.
Did you tell the cops?
Them? They don't care about things like that.
But...
Wait. What? I'm
what?
remembering something. Oh. Oui. Someone else met with this poor slob Victor before Georges Luc.
Who?
Never seen him before. He drank beer. That, Belgium stuff. I always keep a few bottles in the fridge. La mort subite. Sudden death. A big joke, eh?
My mind buzzed. What was the smell that Julien was talking about? Victor's smell. I went home. The répondeur was flashing. It was Julien.
Hey, Jean-Claude, it's me. I found those chocolates. The maraschinos. Anyway, they're here.
My heart raced. I called Jules. Busy. I called again, and again, and again. Busy. Merde. It was getting real late. I took a chance and grabbed a cab. I can't imagine why the cabbie kept honking his horn. The streets were deserted. The bistro was locked, but I could see Julien and Charles. This is important. I need the box of chocolates.
Charles cleaned up and threw it out, 10 minutes ago. Just in time for the garbage pickup.
Oh, no, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, okay, which way did they go? I've got to find them.
They're off the island by now.
This is terrible. Look, Julien, what was the smell like? Exactly like.
You mean Victor? Like almonds, but gone off or something. You're a nasty sort of smell. Bitter.
That means something. My prof was on to something the other day. What was he talking about? The maraschino thing.
Add certain ingredients, such as walnut oil, to the maraschino liqueur in which the cherries are stewed. Otherwise, a deadly cyanide-type compound
Cyanide, voila. And cyanide smells like almonds. The chocolates in the white box were poisoned with cyanide. Someone else killed Victor, not Georges Luc. But who? I wish you had kept that box, Julien. The evidence was on its way to some landfill far, far away. Gone. Merde. Well, there was only one thing to do. I grabbed another cab on the Maisonneuve and headed downtown to police headquarters. I can't imagine why this cabbie also kept honking. The streets were deserted. Down at headquarters, after waiting forever on a hard bench, I finally got to see a detective who actually knew what case I was on about. I filled him in on the maraschino and walnut and cyanide bit, and the other man at the bistro, and what Julien had smelt on Victor's body. All the cop did was laugh. Suddenly, all the cops were laughing at me.
Well,
listen to this.
I don't think it's so funny. When we were talking about someone's life.
Relax, kid. Cyanide doesn't smell like almonds. It smells like old socks.
But
when people croak from cyanide, they vomit and pass out, and their lips turn bright cherry red because the cyanide strangles them from the inside. It's not like it is in the movies, lad. We think it's a poison thing, too, but we don't know what yet.
Well, then why don't you do an autopsy?
Hey, it takes time.
Well, what about the other guy?
I know you want to help your friend, but this is a case of murder.
Murder?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's murder. Now, they had a fight, a big blowout, a big motive, a big opportunity. It spells murder. Okay? Relax, kid. The judge will go easy on him. Huh? He's young. Crime of passion. A few years to be out of it. Now, go home and take care of yourself. You're not looking too good.
I couldn't believe it. I was back to square one. The next morning, Joyce and I took the metro way up to the north end of the city where Bordeaux jail is. Joyce is an Anglophone and speaks no French, and English is a difficult game up in the north end. Anyway, I wanted to see Georges Luc. Maybe he would remember something useful. Something. I had never been in a jail before. I didn't like it. Georges Luc came in, wearing orange overalls. And we had to talk to him through a screen. Very bad. I looked away to let them have a moment together.
His girlfriend, you know?
So unbelievably wrong and awful.
After a while, they weren't going to let us stay there forever. I piped in.
What about the chocolates, George? There was a box of chocolates on the table. Julian said so.
Chocolates must be from her, the other woman.
Isabel?
I liked her.
What about her husband?
Hey, you probably know him. He's Ries de Berlin.
You mean that chocolate shop on St. Catherine? He gave a lecture in my course last month. Oh, a real artist. Even melting chocolate is a big, big deal for him.
They're going to kick us out of here in a minute.
Not all of us.
Oh, my darling.
I'll speak to Uncle Percy.
As soon as I got home, I went to Percy's room.
Who's there?
Jean-Claude.
Who? Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Come in.
I need your help. For the next hour, I explained the situation to him. The cyanide. He didn't laugh at me. And how badly Joyce was doing, and Georges Luc and Julien throwing out the evidence of the box of chocolates, and how much I hated Bordeaux jail and everything.
I always wanted to be a detective, you know. But things were so secure in the department for me. Safe. Maybe I was afraid I would fail the exam. Maybe I was afraid I would pass it. Who knows?
We need to know those autopsy results.
He smiled warmly at me, as he had always done,
Let us.
all my life.
Why are they taking so long?
I'll call my old friend in the coroner's office. Maybe they'll have something for us.
Now?
Right away. I just have to find that number.
For the rest of the afternoon, I stayed in my room and pretended to study. The phone rang about supper time. I strained to hear. Just when I could bear it no longer, Uncle Percy knocked on my door.
Finally.
Well, we have some news.
And?
An autopsy was done.
And?
Monsieur Victor was poisoned.
I knew it. Cyanide.
Oh, no, not quite. Your cyanide theory is out the window.
What do you mean?
It was something called belladonna.
What is belladonna? I went to the encyclopedia. As usual, it was problematic. Too much and too little. A shrub. Part of the deadly nightshade family. Very poisonous. Well, that's obvious. The Greeks tied it in with the fates, and they put some in their wine as an aphrodisiac. The belladonna orgies would often lead to frenzy and murder. Wow. Wow. Something erotic. Chocolate. A beautiful woman. Something dark and romantic. So, if there is a poison, there must be a poisoner. So I thought I should go and see this Rhys de Bruyn. The next morning, as early as I could, I went down to his shop. A tinny little bell rang as I opened the door. It smelled wonderful in there. Sweet. Lush. Soon a man came from the back, wiping his hands on a not-so-clean cloth, disheveled.
Rhys de Bruyn.
He scowled at me, as if I had interrupted something important.
I'm taking that course at the Cégep that you talked to last month. Your lecture on chocolate was very inspiring.
You were in that class.
I want to be a chef.
Well, here. Try this.
I pulled back.
Merci, but no.
I insist.
I'd rather not.
He seemed a bit hurt.
Taste this praline and tell me what you think.
No, it's too early in the day for me.
It's my favorite chocolate flavor.
Again?
Still, I couldn't take the chance.
Where did you learn this?
I apprenticed in Brussels at Chez Nioul on the Avenue Louise. You don't know it?
No.
Pity. With Maître Lambre, the best chocolate maker in Belgium.
Things were going well.
Make you fat.
I was wondering how I should shift the conversation to something useful. When a beautiful red-haired woman came in from the back.
Where's the almonds we received yesterday?
She saw me and stopped. I stared at her.
This is a young colleague from the Cégep.
Jean-Claude Gagnon.
How do you do?
This is my wife, Isabelle.
Oh, was this Victor's lover?
Colleague.
Her eyes met mine and stayed there.
We met.
I doubt it.
There was something strange about her that I couldn't figure out.
Why are you looking at my wife like that?
I'm sorry, mate. Was I being offensive?
Things had reached a point where there was nothing more to be gained unless...
Do you ever flavor your praline with herbs?
Herbs?
With, say, belladonna?
What? There was a look on his face that suddenly terrified me.
You who met with Victor at Chez Julien the other night.
Isabelle turned white. A remarkable effect considering her bright red hair.
Delectable belladonna liqueur?
No artist would do such a thing. As for Victor, he was nothing.
He grabbed my arm. It hurt. I struggled to pull myself free from his vice-like grip. I cried out.
Rhys, leave the boy alone.
It means nothing. Nothing. Now leave. Leave my store. Get out. Get out. Get out!
I found myself out on the street. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Isabelle. The crazy woman didn't even have a coat on and was shivering something pathetic. I pulled her into a nearby cafe. Formica and plastic. But at least the coffee was hot.
I was all alone and Rhys was there for me.
What are you talking about?
11 years ago now, almost 12. I was good for him.
Why?
He can hate so much. Himself. Everybody.
What about Victor?
It was Rhys who brought the chocolates to Victor. He's insane.
You're telling me this?
I loved Victor. I owe him this.
You said you owed Rhys too.
She just cried. I guess she wasn't as indifferent as she thought she was. I told Uncle Percy what had happened, what Isabelle had told me. We told the detectives. Rhys de Bruyn was arrested and the charge was murder. The police found dried belladonna berries in his shop, and the capper was Julien's identification of Rhys as the man in the bistro that night with Victor before Georges-Luc had shown up. Georges-Luc was absolved and freed. Joyce and I went to get him at the jail. My mother gave me some money, and this time we took a taxi. We ended up at our usual, like a band.
Belladonna is such an odd choice.
Maybe we should drop it, Jean-Claude.
Well, something's been bothering me about all this.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
And what is he saying?
Reese is an artist, and an artist simply wouldn't contaminate his own creation.
That's it. You off your look, Jean-Claude.
Maybe.
Hey, who else is there?
I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't know. It was all so wrong. Isabel seemed the only other possibility, but that was wrong. All wrong. So I walked the winter streets. It had warmed up and was snowing all the time. I like those Montreal snowy days. Quiet and snow. I had no appetite. My cold was worse than ever. It didn't matter. I just kept walking, very lonely. And then I saw her in Carré Saint-Louis. Isabelle de Bruyn. I wasn't sure at first. I moved a little closer, taking care she wouldn't see me. It was her. She seemed so lonely, too. She went into the metro station at Sherbrooke. I followed her, a shadow to her shadow. We took the train down to Berry-UQAM, she and I. She changed to the Angrignon line. So did I. She got off at Atwater. Me too. I just waited to see what she would do. She just sat there. Sad, small, lonely little marionette. I waited. Trains came and went. She just sat there. Eventually I went and sat beside her. Trains came and went. Reese didn't kill him.
They say he did.
They're wrong. And you didn't. Then who?
Didn't I?
What do you mean? What is so funny?
It's all about making people love you.
Making them?
They won't do it otherwise. You'll have to give them what they want or they won't love you.
You frighten me.
I frighten myself.
You loved Victor?
I loved Victor.
Did you make him love you?
I didn't have to. For the first time, I didn't have
But
to.
you also loved Reese?
No. Me?
Oh.
All right. I'll tell you. Reese met Victor to tell him that I wouldn't see him again. It wasn't true. I hadn't wanted him to. But Reese had had enough. Enough of it all. And he gave Victor the chocolates.
What do you mean?
The chocolates weren't meant for Victor. They were meant for Reese.
Why did you use the belladonna? Or was it because of its mysterious powers? The beautiful woman?
It was just there in a vacant lot near Atwater Market. It reminds me of my childhood. Not that much does. What will happen to me?
I don't know. So that was it? Convenient and growing in a vacant lot. Memories of a lonely childhood. We just sat there, the beautiful woman and I. Belladonna. Trains came and went. Isabelle was arrested, and Reese de Bruyn freed, a broken man. Reese closed his shop and disappeared. Maybe he went back to Brussels. If I ever see him again, we'll talk about sweet things. I met with Joyce and Georges-Luc at La Cabane.
So, the chocolates were meant for Reese, not Victor.
Yep. Isabel just added a little something to the recipe.
But why?
Yeah.
Well, Uncle Percy did some checking for me. She killed her last foster father when she was 15.
Yeah.
They never found her. There may have been other murders, other spouses in the time between then and Reese. We'll never know.
I feel sorry for both of them.
I could see they didn't need me around.
Guys, I've got to go study for the midterm. It's tomorrow and I've done nothing.
Hey, I wouldn't say that.
Sweet
You
people.
really helped us, me and Joyce.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really love you for that, yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah, I love you too.
They've been through a lot.
Bye.
I headed home. It stopped snowing. I had lost some weight over the last few days. I felt good. My cold was starting to get better, and my appetite had returned. I bought a few bagels on the way. The wood fire in the bakery was warm and friendly. So were the bagels. I looked at the lights in the windows as I trudged up the street. Maybe I should move out on my own. It made me hungry just thinking that. I wondered if there was any more of that curried rabbit left in the fridge.
You've been listening to episode 1 of Recipe for Murder by Don Druick. This time a play called A Sweet Death. Salvatore Migliore starred as Jean-Claude Gagnon. The others in the cast, Daniel Desormeaux as Serafina, Terence Labrosse-Ross as Uncle Percy and Anthony Jones, Louis Nagin as Julian, Michael Rudder as André Fortin and Victor, Gordon Maston as Guy Rose, and with them, Dean Hagopian as Reese de Bruin, Martha Turgeon as Isabelle de Bruin, Jude-Antoine Jarda as Georges-Luc, and Suzanne Lanier as Joyce. The original music was by Timothy Clark, and the recording engineers were Wayne Richards and Joe Mahoney. Casting by Linda Grierson. The associate producer was Colleen Woods, the associate director was Judy Kernew, and the co-producers were Tom Lopez of ZBS and Bill Lane. The play was directed on location, as we were told by the writer earlier on, by Bill Lane. The executive producer of the Mystery Project is Bill Howell.
It was one of those early Montreal springs. The days were getting longer. You knew in your bones winter was over. I looked at the brown earth with new interest.
You're eating it now?
What do you mean, Claudino?
I made this with dirt.
Dirt?
Well, soil.
Soil? I always knew it would come to this.
We were having Sunday dinner. Mama, Uncle Percy, and I. I always cooked Sunday dinner.
Clean dirt?
I got it at a garden shop at St. Antoine. It's special. There's lots of clay
That's
and
what
mineral.
they teach you?
Annie says it's called geophagy. We've been eating dirt for thousands of years.
Annie, your professor?
Mm-hmm.
You call her Annie? Oh, can this be right, Claudino?
That's the one you like, eh? This Annie?
I like Annie.
Is she your sweetie?
Oh, Percy, stop it. Geophagy?
Mm-hmm.
Geo, earth. Phagy, to eat.
That's really good, Percy.
I studied Greek with the Jesuits.
Such things. Isn't Annie the crazy one? The one with that horrible Anthony?
Annie is very smart. And cool. She's very cool.
I believe you are blushing.
No, I was blushing. I liked Annie. I couldn't wait for her next class. I didn't care much for Anthony always hanging about her.
I made it like polenta.
Did they like it?
Uncle Percy did. My mother.
We were at the cabane a few nights later. Annie and me and Anthony.
I draw the line at maggot flour. It will never be a part of the pastry curriculum as long as I have breath in my weary body.
I really didn't care for Anthony.
We start in Spanish.
You mean like Michelle?
No, more fun.
It was true. Michel was very intelligent, but his course had been a bit boring.
10 billion locusts in a single swarm.
That's it. I am retiring to the facilities.
Do you like Antony?
Annie was wearing 5 different shades of blue, each perfect with her mane of jet black hair. Annie stroked my cheek.
I don't like him.
I was in heaven.
What's this? Lovey-dovey with the students. Very, very naughty and very...
Oh, shut up.
You little unmentionable bitch.
Forget it, Antony. Just forget it.
He turned to me.
What are you looking at?
He had the ugliest leer on his face. The insect wars were heating up at the Cégep.
There are some people in this department who might consider keeping their ignorant mouths closed.
Annie would never let anyone get the last word.
Who does Michel think he is? Does he think he owns the world? Macho babble-wabble, if you ask me.
I found it very exciting. I was kind of hoping Annie would win the insect wars, but I liked Michel too. He was very serious. I had heard he'd even consulted with the UN. The Cégep de Ville-Montréal was on Ontario, near Barrie. I took the metro down to Uccan. I love it down there. Saint-Denis. Lots of people, lots of noise, lots of food, lots of everything. All the better in this early spring. There was even a few terrasses open, and that's always a good sign. Michel was teaching a course on the multinational agricultural industry and the future of the world's food sources.
Entomophagy, the eating of insects for food.
He loved insects.
Insects are beautiful.
Obsessed with them, really.
Insects are also tasty. But
a real expert.
Don't just go out there, my dears, and pop one in your mouth.
I was learning a lot about insects and their life cycles and the amazing range of their similarities and differences.
If they're black, green, or brown, eat with impunity, my dears. Otherwise, if they're red, orange, or yellow, avoid like the plague. Your grandchildren will never know a day when they didn't eat them with relish. Consider raising insects requires minimal space per pound of protein produced and have a better feed-to-meat ratio than any other yield. There are, to my calculation,
I'm sure.
Annie had a whole other way of doing insects.
Insect popcorn. Using, let's say, crickets. Now that would be a new treat, just for the way they look, as a new garnish. Insects are fabulous. Very attractive, and food should always be tasteful and attractive. Nice green dragonflies resting on a yellow potage. Almost sculptural. There's all sorts of strange, wonderful things you can eat. Broiled giant Sonoran centipedes basted with a teriyaki sauce, for instance. Be careful, though, to snip off their little poison jaws. Or scorpions. The Chinese make a nice soup with them with dates, garlic, ginger, carrots, and even a little pork.
What about the poison stinger?
The venom is deactivated when cooked, so the stinger and sac need not be removed. They also eat them live as an appetizer. Termites? Good live, but be warned, they have rather big jaws. If tempted to eat one alive, make your first bite count. And crush the insect's head before it can latch onto your lips or tongue. A nice white Pinot Grigio, you can't beat the Italians when it comes to wines, makes a fine companion to a termite feast. You'll find your guests will drink more than usual. Don't skimp on the number of bottles.
It kept going like this with Annie and Michel, competing for who was the most esoteric and most brilliant and most futuristic.
Maggots are easy to obtain. Rinse them off and pat them dry, then put into a plastic bag and pop straight into the freezer until they're dead, but not frozen. Voila! ready to cook.
Maggot flour tastes and smells like dried bacon. Unlike some, I don't care for the flavor, and I refuse to eat them live. Crickets are more appetizing.
After maggots, beetles are my next favorite ingredient. Much more substantial. Goliathus goliatus is the world's heaviest insect, weighing up to 100 grams, which is almost as much as the hamburger.
These insect wars weren't only happening at the Cégep, but had spread out into the city.
At my last party, I served beetle dip. I used cottage cheese, lemon juice, skim milk, some reduced mayonnaise, a tablespoon finely chopped parsley.
Annie was on TV, and she was becoming quite well known. And she was moving into Michel's spotlight. He was incensed.
You're driving me crazy, Annie. And I can't say much for you, Anthony.
Leave us alone. If you can't be decent,
then what?
Stop it, you two idiots! I am sick of your tantrums. And as for you, Michel, dear, dear Michel, grow up. You didn't invent the world.
Just stay out of my way.
Michel, maybe to counteract the growing Annie media groundswell, had done a piece in La Presse about the importance of beetles in the coming world food supply.
There are more than 90 species of blowflies, and their maggots are the tastiest and most nutritious. I've been experimenting with this in my kitchen.
Now, every time Annie met Michel in the hallways, she always saluted him. I think Anthony found her behavior all a bit embarrassing.
Don't touch me! I said stop! Oh, you shut up! I won't have any more of your macho bubble wabble.
Please, everyone is listening.
What do you care?
It never looks good to be abused in public by a member of the department.
How pathetic you are.
Michel just laughed at them both.
What's next for you? Excrement? The final food frontier? You're finished!
Finished? Finished?
My cookbook is ready. I'll have my own cooking show. I'll be on Letterman, and you'll be nobody. Nobody.
Michel turned very red in the face.
You have a cookbook?
And insect cuisine is at the heart of it. The very heart of it. Right, Jean-Claude?
A few nights later, I was working late in the Cégep kitchen. I like it better at night. Quieter, more inspiring. I was trying out some maggot recipes. I discovered they were great with peanut butter, but the problem seemed to be their unattractive whiteness in the general brown field. I was thinking food color, maybe purple, when Michel came in.
Oh, Jean-Claude, good. Good, I'm glad you're here, my dear.
I did ask you for the key.
I know. Good. Good, I need your help.
Wow, a chance to help Michel.
Colombian wormwood beetles have escaped. They're all over my office.
It was true. There must have been 100 of the large insects. Maybe 3-4 inches long with ferocious jaws.
What a noise they make. They're excited. Freedom, eh?
Oh.
They were everywhere.
What should I do?
What you should do, my dear, is catch them carefully. They're quite rare, part of my breeding experiments. Don't hurt them.
No.
Carefully collect each one and put them in their dear little containers. Put the one in my trouser cuff, will you?
Oh. As I was bending down, I knocked Michel's gym bag over. It was filled with empty insect containers.
Those, over there.
This is a mess, Michel. How did this happen?
No, I'm not sure. Damn cleaning staff. It could be a disaster.
Will they bite me?
Not if you're careful and quick as a bunny. Get it. Okay, good. Oh, good, my dear. I knew I could count on you.
What's this? Looks interesting.
It's my collection of blowfly larvae. I've become quite a connoisseur, actually, my dear. 90 species, each with its own flavor. Oh, there's one. We have a lot to do.
Soon, Michel and I had captured several dozen.
Keep at it, my dear. Good. Brilliant. Oh, there's another one. Over there.
I got one.
There.
I got one. There.
It took a long time.
No.
It must have been about 3 when we finished. Michel suddenly left. He didn't even say goodbye. I took a taxi home. I slept in. I was real tired, and I could hardly drag myself out of bed. I didn't arrive at school till just about noon. Something was happening. It was really strange. Small groups of people clustered about.
You mean you don't know?
No, I don't know.
It's Annie, man. Annie.
What? What about Annie?
She's missing.
I saw her yesterday.
Yeah, but that was yesterday. Today she's gone.
She's homesick?
And she didn't call.
Maybe she's very sick, can't use the phone.
Yeah, they went over. Anthony has a key.
I felt a pang of jealousy.
They check all the hospitals too.
Have they gone to the police?
Yeah, you know the police, man. Missing person. Come back next week.
Well, what about Anthony?
He's acting strange, man, I'll tell you.
Oh. He was, too. Sort of stopping in the middle of the hallway and just staying there and looking lost.
Oh. I heard about Annie. I'm sure it's nothing.
Oh? Annie?
Have you heard from her? Do you know where she is?
Who?
Annie?
I think she went to see her sick sister.
Is that what she told you?
No, that's not right. She had a breakdown.
What do you mean? Is she in the hospital? Did they check the hospital?
No, that's not right. She's gone to Europe. Something about her new cookbook. No, that's not right. No, that's not right.
A week or two went by and still no Annie. It's funny how quickly people fade. I thought of her a lot. I missed her. Anthony had taken to not coming in either. It was a bit of a mess in the department. Michel, on the other hand, seemed to be doing very well. Whistling, happy. He even got to finish teaching Annie's course on edible esoteria.
I guess I'll have to pick up the pieces, my dears. Somebody has to, since somebody isn't here.
I went home in the rain. A month went by. The term had finished at Cégep, and Annie had never come back. There had been extensive searching for her. A detective had even gone to Brussels to follow a lead. Nothing had panned out. In between working shifts at Julien's, I took to collecting maggots. I really liked my coloring idea, but I still couldn't get it quite right. I was feeling lonely and on my own a lot. Early one morning, I walked down Avenue du Parc over to Montréal. I decided I'd go right to the top, above the cross, to hunt more maggots. I remembered Annie's invitation.
When the weather gets warmer, we'll go up some evening to the top of Mount Royal. I know some very special places there.
And it made her be back somehow. Everything was alive. As I was moving about in the underbrush, I noticed a strong smell. Horrible, really. But there'd be maggots there, I bet. I pushed a shrub out of the way, and there was a body. A woman? Black hair? Jet black hair. Oh no. It was Annie. Annie. She was black and strange and twisted. She was covered in maggots, a swarming mass, devouring. I threw up in the bushes. I ran for all I was worth to the phone booth down by the road and called the police. I found a body. It's Annie.
Annie who?
It's Annie.
I realized at that moment that I had loved her, and still did. The police were soon there.
It's okay, it's okay. Show me where it is.
It was Detective Fortin. There were a lot of police everywhere.
This is a bad one.
And they put up their yellow tape.
Get the forensics up here.
The coroner was there.
Oh, hey. You're Percy's nephew, Jean-Claude Gagnon, right?
Yeah.
I'm Jean Lamarche.
This is horrible. Yeah, Percy talks about you all the time.
How's old Percy? He's quite a guy.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. We have to figure out the exact position of the body. You never know what data is going to be important. Sunlight, shade, temperature. It's all important.
When did she die? I mean, she's been missing more than a month.
You know her.
But yeah, she's a professor at the CEGEP.
Oh, yeah, I saw a report missing person thing. Hey, watch out over there, eh? You gotta keep the crime scene clean. Right, John?
Yeah.
You know it? All right.
What are all those footprints all around?
Pretty distinctive, huh? This hatch pattern. A million pairs, though. Maybe some pervert found the body and kept coming back for more. Could be the murder. Hey! I told you to stay out of there! Stay here, Jean-Claude. I gotta talk to you.
Fortin's the best.
What are you doing now?
Oh, you're curious, eh? Just like Percy. Collecting insects. Big set of clues, you know? We can tell an awful lot from what's there. Their stages of development, where they are, on and off the body. It's mostly blowflies, right? Those blowflies. If it dies, they will come. They can smell a corpse from 2 kilometers away. Us, we couldn't smell it at 3 meters. Then, when the flesh goes, there's beetles that eat the bones. You want to look? See here. Major larvae infestation around the eyes and the mouth. Yeah. More here, in the ears. And you see this. This is the wound. Probably the cause of death.
A knife?
Yep. A big one. It looks like. Kitchen? Maybe. Hey, are you okay? Jean-Claude? Andre, come and take care of the kid, will you?
Annie had become a celebrity. The newspapers and television were filled with the story. There was even a picture of me in the Gazette. I guess because I had found her and I spoke English. Le Devoir, as usual, avoided the sensationalism and only had a small story on page 7.
You got any ideas for the menu this evening, Jean-Claude? Hey, and before you get started, let me say one word. No insects. I am not going to have any insect cuisine in this bistro, boyo.
I gagged for a moment.
I'm through with insects, Julian. Maybe something simple. A médaillon de veau with peas and some new potatoes.
Good! Better.
I was in the kitchen with Julien, starting the evening potage. A Pierre Le Grand. It smelled real good, with portobello mushrooms and grass puree and hazelnuts.
Hey, Julian, don't kill it.
Hey, come on, Louis here.
And Louis was there, too. Louis worked for the Ville de Montréal as a food inspector.
Yeah, I didn't see a thing.
I like him. He was always stroking the hair out of my eyes while I worked.
Uncle Percy got the report on the stomach contents. Partridge, foie gras, truffles.
Sounds good. The woman ate well before she died.
But it's an important clue.
Is it?
No, wait. You know he's right. What that sounds like? Partridge Ballantine.
It does, doesn't it?
Where did you get Partridge Ballantine in this town?
Good question.
We've never served it, have we, Julian?
Oh, don't get me mixed up in this, boyo. You remember that poor guy, Victor?
I had nothing to do with that.
You know where? Restaurant La Berge on Rue Saint-Denis.
Oh, La Berge. He's such a fool.
La Berge has the cleanest kitchen in the city, as opposed to some.
Hey. But you know, you're right, Louis. When did she die?
She'd been missing about 6 weeks.
That's exactly when I saw her there. 6 weeks ago.
You knew Annie?
Hey, she was a TV personality. A big mama in Foodland. No, I saw her there. Let me think, with 2 guys. A Tweety Dumpy type, but huge.
That's Anthony. Sort of her boyfriend.
And another guy. Red hair.
Really? That's Michelle.
I heard at school that Michelle had sent her a note suggesting a peace dinner. Okay, this is important.
Well, they ran the gamut that night. It started off all very cozy and chez nous.
Well, then that's the night that she died. That's all they could tell from the food in her stomach. They couldn't tell anything else. She'd been dead too long. What time was it?
Oh, you're lucky I remember my name.
No. This is important.
You better tell him, Louis, otherwise he'll drive you crazy.
Well, it's got to have been maybe 9 o'clock.
Maybe he did do it.
Who?
Michelle. He hated her. I wonder what time she died.
Well, it was after maybe 10:30. That's for sure. They didn't leave till after the fight.
The fight?
Yeah, the big Tweety guy took a swing at the red one.
Michelle. What did Annie do? Wow.
Shut up, Michelle.
Now, Michelle came to the Cégep around 11:30. He was with me till at least 3. A bunch of his beetles had escaped.
Now, you don't bring those things here. You hear me, Boyle?
Well, he could have done it. There's a missing hour. It didn't work out like that, though. The insect analysis on Annie's corpse clearly indicated that she had died somewhere between midnight and 2 in the morning. Michelle had an alibi. Anthony didn't. When the police questioned him, he turned and ran. The police figured it was a crime passionnel and arrested him. The papers were filled with it. Passion and jealousy. I felt a bit guilty. After all, I had loved Annie too. The next day, I persuaded Uncle Percy to take me down to the morgue. I had to talk with Jean Lamache.
The boy says you're wrong.
His insect analysis had cleared Michelle, together with my alibi.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And yet maybe there had been an error.
Look, this isn't always perfect, but it's pretty accurate. You see, this is where I reared the eggs and larvae I obtained from the site and the body. This tells me, fairly accurately, when they were laid and thus when she died. Sometimes within the hour. And then there is the issue of insect predation.
What's that?
Insects that eat other insects. Rove beetles, ants, even wasps. Oh. That data wasn't as conclusive. I don't know why. There's a lot of mitigating circumstances with predation. I once wrote a monograph on it. In any event, the results support the fact of Annie having been murdered the night in question, between midnight and 2 in the morning.
The coroner was pretty convincing.
No. Given the temperature and humidity, the time of year, I have to stand behind my results.
See, Jean-Claude? Let's go home now. I don't want to miss Jeopardy.
Sorry, Jean-Claude.
I spent the next few days working shifts at Chez Julien. I was feeling down about Anthony and what had happened. This is driving me crazy, Georges-Luc.
Where's the vinaigrette?
Oh, I forgot. It's just that I know that Michelle killed Annie.
Yeah, well, we're cooks here, Jean-Claude, not detectives. Make me to croque monsieur.
Croque monsieur. So right away. And look what's happening to Michelle, Georges-Luc. Without Annie, the field is clear for him. His great job at the UN, his big book deal, American and European.
Sky's the limit for that guy, eh?
I don't know. Something's really, really wrong. I pondered it endlessly. I couldn't see a way to connect Annie's death with Michelle. It began to fade from my mind. A few nights later, I went down to the Cégep to try out a few things. I was becoming obsessed with tofu. I took my mother with me. We liked cooking together.
No, Claudino. It's not so bad, these tofu. You can't do anything with them.
I can make the tofu magenta with green peppers and anchovies. What do you think?
Oh, nice.
Suddenly, Michelle was there.
What are you doing?
Trying out a few things. This is my mother.
How do you do? And where did you get those maggots? I go to Europe for a week and all my insects are rifled.
These are not maggots. These are vermicelli.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I'm off insects since Annie.
That Annie, she was a piece of work.
Oh, I liked her.
Oh, and I had such high hopes for you, Jean-Claude. Insects are the future. They're not all the same, these maggots. They only look the same. They're really very, very different. I told you guys that in class. I wish you'd listened to me.
You did. You said there were 90 species of blowflies. That's it. That's it!
What?
The maggots on Annie's body.
What are you talking about?
You planted the flies from your collection on Annie's body.
What are you talking about?
And that changed the estimated time of death. The similar but oh so different ways of insects. That confused the forensic reading and the estimate of the time of death.
Yeah, Annie. The bitch queen. She ate insects and then they ate her. Nature's justice.
And those empty insect containers that night.
What night?
The night Annie died. The night when I helped you round up the beetles which were spilled out of their boxes by you to keep me here for a long time. You did it. You killed Annie. There's probably a pair of boots around here that match the footprint the police found. Oh no. That means...
Oh, you mean these vermin are from her body?
What are you going to do about it now?
I'm going to go call the police.
No, you're not. You're going to become insect food, both you and your mother. I fooled them once, and I'll fool them again.
My mother was amazing. She grabbed a skillet and hit Michel. As Michel got up, he staggered into a large shell, knocking it down. In a flash, he was covered with thousands of maggots.
You saved my life, Mama.
No. Well, maybe. Well, any mother would.
Well, Michel was caught and arrested. The police found boots that matched, and Anthony was released. I began to feel less guilty. Soon, with all the publicity, Michel's insect cookbook was a bestseller on 2 continents. My mother even bought a copy, but we never use it. I miss Annie. I often wonder what might have happened if I had accepted her invitation. Montreal in high summer, sultry and humid. There was a cool breeze this morning. I decided to walk to work. Down Avenue du Parc, past the McGill Stadium, the reservoir with a spectacular view of the downtown, and down Peel to de Mesnil.
3 more croque monsieur boiled.
I was doing early shift in the kitchen at Chez Julien.
There's a problem at table 3. What?
The salade du jour? Why? It seems like I've worked here my whole life.
To see the chef. Cute. Go talk to her. Boyle, it's what chefs have to do.
She was blonde, wearing a sort of a summer tartan.
Julian said there was a problem?
This is surely not balsamic in your vinaigrette. I'm very disappointed.
You're right. I've been using rice vinegar. Don't tell Julian.
Tell Jules? Me?
Shh, never call him that here. He hates it.
Oh. Sit if you have a moment. I'm Helen Stewart.
Oh, hi. I'm Jean-Claude Gagnon. You work nearby?
Oh, I do. At Rickenstein Talent. We're just over there on de la Montagne.
Oh, I know your boss. What's her name?
Andrea Rickenstein.
Yeah, she's here all the time.
Oh.
Very stylish woman.
And what's about me?
I could feel myself blushing.
Am I stylish? Well, am I?
I guess. I'm sure my ears were bright red by now.
I'm glad.
Are you?
I am. You've been around more lately.
I'm coming, Julian. I mean, Julian.
Now look, Jean-Claude. What do you know about Japanese food?
A little bit.
Well, I know of a job on a film catering crew. They need locals. It's part of their deal with the Quebec government.
What's the film?
A Japanese movie being shot here in Montreal.
In French?
No, Japanese. It's for their market, though I suspect it might then be dubbed into English and put onto video.
It seems a bit complicated. Oh.
I better let you get back to work then.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sure you'll be perfect. You owe me a meal, Jean-Claude.
The next morning, I was up early and out of the house before anyone else was stirring. Yuki Productions was down in Point St. Charles. The bus pulled up in front of a huge warehouse in a very dismal, deserted section of the point, right down near the canal. There was no one around. It all looked abandoned. I wondered if I had the right address. No, there was a small sign. Up a few stairs, down a few stairs, I followed the signs. Eventually, I found the canteen. There, I met Toshi, the head of catering. I liked him right away.
Irashai, Jean-Claude-san. When people come in, you say, Irashai. It means hello. Very traditional. Try it with me. Irashai. Irashai. Irashai.
Irashai.
Good. Good.
The canteen was set up just like a Japanese restaurant. Paper walls, beer ads, and signs in Japanese. It was very nice.
Toshi-san like
Toshi put me to work cutting vegetables.
Hi.
People kept coming and going.
Irashai.
But the whole setup was like another world.
Irashai.
We could have been a million miles from Montreal.
Irashai.
Today we made grilled unagi. A big delicacy in Japan.
What is that?
Eel.
Oh, I like eel. My papa used to catch them in the summer.
Toshi-san says that if you eat unagi on the hottest day of the summer, you'll be strong for the rest of the year.
Oh, I could use some of that. Me and the bees. The bee's knees.
The thing with fugu is that if you don't make it properly, it's poisonous.
No, Dino, I don't want you to eat any of that.
It's a big delicacy. It's very expensive. They don't just hand it out with coffee breaks. Helen said that...
Helen, eh? Who's Helen?
Someone I met at Zulu's. She got me the job.
Is she Italian?
The next morning, I was back in the point, clearing dishes from the set. There were an awful lot of them. It gave me a chance to watch Sato, the Japanese star. He was one of Toshi's favorites.
Like John Wayne-san.
It was a scene where Sato and the foreign woman who loves him had to realize that their love could never work out and that he must return to his life in Japan. Sato may be a great actor, but I never believed that he loved her. Nor apparently did Kenji, the producer. I hadn't seen him before. I think they were on take 22 when Kenji appeared on the set and yelled at Sato. He was livid. I thought he would burst a blood vessel. Sato apparently could not believe what he was hearing. He just stood there, his mouth open. Suddenly, Sato slapped Kenji's face. The blow was so hard that Kenji fell. He just lay there for a while, Sato standing over him.
What's happening, Toshi-san?
Don't ask. Nobody said anything.
What?
Then Kenji picked himself up.
It's a very bad one.
He and Sato just stood and looked at each other.
Very bad.
It was all very calm. Kenji turned and left.
Tiger will come now.
Who is Tiger?
Kimisuke Hashigumi.
I don't understand.
Tiger is Kenji's father. Yakuza. But don't ask me anymore, please.
That night we continued shooting, and Toshi and I kept preparing food for the cast and crew.
What I would like someday, Jean-Claude-san, is my own fugu restaurant, far away in the north of Japan, in Sapporo, where I come from. This would be best. The fugu in the north is the best in all Japan. Fresh, oishi, tasty. This is my big dream. Now, go, please, and bring this meal to Sato-san in his dressing room.
Sato had been in his dressing room for hours. He refused to come out. Okay. Sato-san? Sato-san?
Hi.
It's Jean-Claude. I have a meal for you.
may enter.
Door finally opened. I guess he was hungry. He turned without a word and went back to the couch, his face to the wall. I put the tray down and turned to leave.
I am an artist, not a servant. Tell them that for me. I am an artist, not a servant.
Who should I tell? But that was it. He said no more. I returned to the canteen. Toshi and I did some preparation for the next day. What's that?
It's fugu.
Looks just like sushi.
It is just like sushi. It is, however, important to know what not to eat. Here and here, the ovaries and liver. Unfortunately, the best parts, Taiyon Oishi, are next to the poison parts. This is the fugu problem.
Well, then why do people eat it?
There is an old Japanese saying, those who eat fugu are stupid. But those who don't eat fugu are also stupid. See? Very strong poison. One little bit can kill 30 people, maybe more. A terrible death, I think. Although you can think, you cannot speak or move, and soon cannot breathe.
Do people really die from it?
Some. 20 years ago, the great kabuki actor Bando Mitsugoro died from fugu. Everyone was very sad.
Wow.
All fugu chefs in Japan must be licensed. Very few pass tests. The last thing is, you must eat fugu you have prepared yourself.
Wow.
Therefore, very few chefs.
I'd be afraid to eat fugu.
But try it. I make it special for you. Dozo, John Crow-san.
My heart beating. I put the delicate white fillet into my mouth. I closed my eyes. I guess I was waiting to die. It tasted good. It was delicate. It's good. Light. A wild flavor.
Good. Now you will always want more. Fugu da na. It's just a fish. Hi.
I looked up. It was Kenji. He and Toshi sat at the counter and talked quietly. Toshi was very respectful, subservient. I noticed that Kenji was missing a part of the little finger on his left hand. Kenji left.
Aren't we finished?
And Toshi began packing a large hamper.
For Tiger.
Tiger's here already?
Yes. He is staying in Lachine.
That's a long way out.
Tiger is a great gourmet. It is my honor to prepare his food. He must be very worried about the film.
Why, Toshi-san?
Yakuza-ne.
I was exhausted. We'd been working from early morning till late at night. Sometimes it was fun. Toshi would show me all sorts of Japanese cooking things. But mostly it was just tense. And often Toshi wasn't even there. I checked the schedule and I saw I was free that night. My first free night. I called Helen at work and suggested dinner.
I'll have the chicken.
Me too. And let's get a thing of sangria.
Yes, let's. Merci.
I owe you. I'm making lots of money thanks to you. Anyway, I wanted to see you.
Jean-Claude, that's very sweet. What's Sato like?
Oh, the Japanese actor? He doesn't talk to me. He just said one thing once. I am an artist, not a servant.
Every film actor in the world feels that way. You wouldn't believe the complaints we get from our clients. Sato reel's big in Japan. He even had tea with the emperor.
Really?
That's what his publisher says.
Why are they here?
In Montreal? Because the costs are really, really cheap here. And we have, shall we say, very relaxed banking laws. Or even a little wee exotic.
You're really exotic.
Am I?
She reached over and took my hand. We were shooting on location at Chez Julien at Jules.
What's it like?
Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, well, I can handle that.
I was so happy to be out of the warehouse and back in Montreal.
Hey, Helen!
Hi, Julian. Thanks for last night, Jean-Claude. It was really fun.
Last night? What happened last night?
Jean-Claude and I went to La Cabane.
Sounds like fun.
What were you doing here?
Maybe I like being with you.
Maybe you do.
We have some clients on the set.
I was so glad to see Helen there. And I'd figured, that's it. It's all turning around. But Toshi was in one of his not-so-friendly moods.
Like that, Jean-Claude-san. Cleaner, it must be cleaner. No, Jean-Claude-san. Not enough wasabi. Like this.
And then Toshi's cell phone rang.
Moshi. Hey.
Toshi became more taciturn than ever. He kept looking at his watch. Everyone kept looking at their watches. I busied myself with collecting dishes and generally cleaning up. Toshi's knife flew as he worked, filleting a fresh fugu, slicing away the armored, bristled exterior, revealing the white, succulent, delicate flesh beneath. I watched in amazement. The day was off to a bad start. Soon, things were heading from bad to much, much worse. Everyone kept looking at their watches. Finally, Sato appeared. Sato walked casually, slowly into the center of the bistro. He looked at Kenji and smiled. Sato smiled a wicked smile at Julian and sat down at the counter in front of me and Toshi. He said nothing more except to demand more sake. I had never seen anybody drink so much. Suddenly, he clutched his throat, his tongue lolling and blue.
I am an artist, not a serpent.
I ran to him.
Call the ambulance, quickly.
And then, Sato died. And then the ambulance came, and then the police. It all seemed to happen very fast.
I'm sorry, Julian. I can't believe it. Well, not again.
Detectives Fortin and Rose were there. Oh, them again.
Hey, kid. I see you everywhere I look. What happened?
The cops talked to everyone. Kenji, Marie-Catherine, the crew.
Suddenly, he died.
All right, let's do it.
Right.
Actors on one side, crew another, and production over here. Hey, Sergeant Ledoux!
You sit tight, kid. I'm going to talk to you soon.
I felt very cold.
Hey, please, move away from there, please. People, we gotta take this crime scene clean.
Jean Lamarche put down his cell phone and hurried over to them. They had a very animated discussion.
Seems like the guy just died. Hey, kid. What sort of stuff do you serve here?
Japanese food.
So, it seems like we got a problem. It seems like we got something like pufferfish. You got that here?
You mean fugu?
Yeah, I mean fugu.
No, did this guy Sato, did he eat fugu?
He did, yeah.
And you didn't think to tell us. Slipped your mind, did it? And this Toshi guy, too? Forget all about it?
Now, who prepares this fugu, Jean-Claude? Apparently it's dicey stuff. You?
No, I just help.
Oh, you help.
Him.
He pointed at Toshi, standing forlorn and alone.
We should talk to him and you.
In fact, Jean-Claude, you're both going to have to come downtown with us. I'm sorry.
Nani?
I don't... Come on, please. Not again. Let's go, please.
Nani?
Rose and Fortin set me up in a room.
Why would I do it? Why would I kill Sato? Why? Big crime, big money.
Spells big, motive.
Who knows what's going on here? A foreign national, well, let's say
possible. Significant ties to organized crime. What? Are we talking Yakuza here?
I think we are, guys.
Big development. Money shifting in the shadows around the globe. Faster than you can say fugu.
What are you talking?
The Japanese police have been very helpful.
Oh, very helpful.
Unfortunately, it's all in Japanese.
Do you read Japanese?
No.
Pity. Anyway, we'll know more when we get it translated.
Their interrogation went on all night.
Prepared by you, kid. You know me.
Yeah, I know you. You've been useful in the past. You're a good kid.
Good kid. Gone bad.
I thought everyone was innocent before the law.
No. Everyone to us is suspicious unless otherwise noted.
I wondered where Toshi was. I wanted to go home.
Toshi wouldn't have done it. 1, that's not the sort of person he is. 2, you don't eat the poison part. It's cut away. 3, nobody would use fugu in such a manner. 4, you...
After a while, I didn't know where I was, who I was, anything. I didn't know anything. They left me alone for hours. I guess they were talking to Toshi. Then they charged Toshi with Sato's murder and they let me go. I took a taxi home. The sun was coming up. I spent the day in bed. Towards evening, the telephone in the hallway rang.
Hello? Are you the movie people? I see. Well, I'll be sure to tell them.
Come in.
Nobody from that film. They shut down the production.
So that's it?
Oh, bees and bonnets, peas and carrots.
What?
This man Sato died from the fish, didn't he?
It could have been anybody. The director, Kenji, even Marie-Catherine. And it's because of Tiger. Toshi is why Kenji wasn't even arrested in the first place. They're... Yakuza.
Just because I work traffic doesn't mean I didn't have dealings with that element. I was a policeman, you know.
Oh, Uncle Percy.
So who's running the show?
Tiger. He's got a place over in the Shin.
Well, that's out there. I bet there's lots of traffic to and fro.
Well, I don't know.
Too much traffic, I bet. Where there's traffic, there's fire. But we'll have to take the old DeSoto out of the garage.
No, but you haven't driven that in years.
Oh, it's like riding a bike. Once you know how, you never forget to fall off.
I loved the old DeSoto. Uncle Percy had had it maybe 40 years. It had big fins in the back and a two-tone paint job. It was a real classic. We drove down Avenue du Parc, right to Bleury, kept going.
There's a bridge over there, Uncle Percy. Let's take that.
A bridge?
Yeah, they built it around the time I was born.
Oh.
Traffic piled up behind us.
So I
We were only doing about 20 kilometers an hour.
We should go a little faster.
Why? You think 15 miles is too slow? It used to be fast enough. Ah, what does he want?
I think he wants to pass.
Well, why doesn't he?
Because you're not exactly in your lane.
Oh, right.
Do you want me to drive, Uncle Percy? I think I should drive.
I can see.
I'll do it, Uncle Percy wasn't looking at the road anymore. I grabbed the wheel and slowly brought us to the curb.
You're slowing. Uncle Percy, here.
Are we there?
Tiger's factory turned out to be an old munitions factory on the canal. It was almost black down there by the water.
Percy, I think you should have stayed in the car.
Not me.
Now that he wasn't driving, he seemed a bit better.
We gotta get in, Uncle Percy.
The old factory was shut
Nobody
tight.
here anyway.
You never know till you look.
Uncle Percy pulled something out of his pocket and fumbled with the lock on the door. The door opened. I was amazed.
How did you do that?
Oh, I know a few tricks. Old Renee taught
It
me
was
that.
very quiet inside. We moved through the corridors. I helped Percy up the stairs. We could hear voices in the distance.
Are you okay now?
Percy nodded. It was Kenji, and he was kneeling in front of a man in a dark suit. Kenji was holding a knife to his own throat. The man took it from him. He then looked up and saw us.
I am sorry. This person...
He pointed at Kenji.
This person, my son, has failed me. But I have forgiven him.
Oh, you're Tiger-sama.
Sama? Very charming. And you are the cook. I'm sorry. None of this should concern you. You are Gaijin Katagi. Foreign and outside of our world, you are not to be involved. Kenji-chan, get up off the floor. A chair for the old man.
I don't believe Toshi-san killed Sato. He's a master chef. It will be impossible.
No?
No.
I agree with you.
You do?
Toshi-san did not do it. Sato is unliked in Japan. He has many enemies.
Then who? You? Tiger turned to leave. Who? Please tell me if you know.
I do not know.
I don't believe you.
It's enough now, please.
I must know.
Do not force me to do something unpleasantly.
Uncle Percy fell.
Cheese. Cheese and boys.
Yeah.
Cheese and toys. Green beans in the car. A classic.
Honey.
Passed out. What should I do?
It is a stroke.
Oh.
You must do something immediately. I have a car.
Tiger had a small and very expensive black car. We drove Percy to the Hôpital Saint-Luc. Tiger and Kenji bowed to us as Percy was wheeled into the hospital and then drove off. They were gone before I even had a chance to say thank you. The next day, on my way down to the Hôpital, I stopped by Jules.
And he saved Uncle Percy. Tiger's had a stroke himself. He knew what to do.
What? Percy's had a stroke?
Well, it was horrible. I couldn't figure out the way he was acting. Now I feel real guilty.
Why?
Percy was being real strange, and I just wanted to get going. I was sort of mean to him.
No, you weren't.
Where's Toshi now? I mean, did the police still have him?
Don't you guys read the Gazette?
What?
Here it is. And Mr. Toshi Suzuki, previously suspected in the murder of the film actor Yunosuke Seto. It was released earlier today.
What?
A police spokesman said that after conducting their investigation, the police were now certain it was an accidental death. So you're going to tell them what you know?
I don't know anything. A man named Tiger told me. It hardly sounds convincing. Well, I guess I'll be coming back to work, Julian.
Good.
Why? Aren't you going to keep working on the picture?
What do you mean? They closed down the production.
Well, they called the agency and told us they've started up again. You're back on set tomorrow morning.
Wow. Well, I suppose that's good. Well, I'm going to go down and see Percy now.
I'll come with you if you like.
Yeah, he'll like
She
that.
gave me a little kiss on the cheek.
Bye,
I like
Julian.
that.
See you, kid.
Suddenly I had a flash, just like in the movies.
I've got to go see Toshi. I know what happened. I know what happened. I'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
I went down to Yuki Productions. Toshi was alone, seated at the sushi counter. He'd made himself a plate of just white sashimi. It was stunning, a masterful arrangement with hirami, ika, tako awabi, and our old friend fugu. The man was a genius. You did it, didn't you? Sato? You killed Sato.
I thought you were my friend, Jonkuro-san.
I suddenly knew it was you. Because only a master chef like you would know just how much more of a cut was necessary in the filleting to kill, and yet just make it seem oh so normal. A misadventure. I want to know why.
Tiger-sama. The tiger who paid for my training. 10 years to be a fugu chef.
And so you'd kill for him?
It's Giri. You don't understand Giri, Jean-Claude-san. I owe him. He saved your uncle, ne? Ne? Now you owe Tiger also.
Because of the insult?
Because of the insult. He made me do it. He feels he is responsible, not I. But it is not true. I am responsible. I am responsible.
Toshi continued with his meal.
I am honorable man.
We sat silently for a while. There was only the fugu left on the plate. Toshi had saved it for last. He now ate it.
Very good to work with. You will be a great chef someday, I think. Me, I shall go back to Japan and open my own fugu restaurant in Sapporo. Maybe I am already there now.
Suddenly, he clutched his throat, his tongue lolling and blue. Fugu death.
Habayo, Jean-Claude-san. I always wanted to know.
And then he died. All I could think of was Tiger. Tiger had done this. For Toshi's sake, I had to speak with Tiger one last time. I went back out to Lachine. The factory was deserted. All I found were 2 cups of tea on an empty crate. I sat on the crate. I could see him. Toshi-san. Yes, and Sato too. Somehow over the Pacific. Now falling. Tumbling. The 2 of them. Alone and together. Tumbling and falling. It was then that I cried. Helen, a happy time.
All right, sit down. The soup's ready.
That smells delicious.
Now, every Sunday, Helen came over to Waverly for dinner.
Dino makes a wonderful chicken soup.
The secret, this is the absolutely classic Jewish recipe, is to cool the stock and then skim the schmaltz.
Schmaltz?
Yeah, that's what you call it, chicken fat. It comes right to the top. Then you cook with it.
The schmaltz.
No.
It was nice. My mother liked it too, to have someone else over.
Classic.
Classico.
Uncle Percy was still in the Hôpital St. Luc. It was less lonely.
Are you busy at the office?
We're always busy. They're always shooting some film or other here, or 2 or 3 or 4.
And when the sun goes down...
Helen blew me a kiss.
The sun goes down on her second job.
You have another job.
I'm cutting costumes for a production of Hamlet at the Monument. Charles Dufresne's directing.
I go pick her up after Julius. It's a big old place, the Monument.
I saw plays there. Opera. Years ago.
They fixed it up. It's very lovely.
Yeah, and millions of rooms and corridors and strange backstage areas.
Oh, tell her what happened.
When?
Thursday.
Which Thursday?
Oh, you know, he's so bad.
Oh, you mean when we kissed?
I don't mean any such thing. No, the ghost.
No fantasma.
No, Mama, no. No phantasma.
There surely was. You felt the chill too. They say it's the ghost of Sarah Bernhardt.
My uncle Tommaso saw her in Napoli.
Really?
Si, è vero. Hamlet, I think. She played a man.
She did it here too. It was one of her favorite parts. Imagine. The ghost of Sarah Bernhardt touched me.
My mother and I didn't talk about it much, but Percy was maybe not getting better at all. The doctors had operated to relieve the pressure in his head. He had finally regained consciousness several days ago, but now he slept all the time.
Better. I've been better. Harry here takes good care.
Harry was Percy's nurse.
I do what I can.
I really liked his humor and strength.
Oh, the hospital food is as bad as the jokes about it.
Oh, Percy.
I'm dancing in the thick of things.
You'd better let him rest now.
We'll be back tomorrow, Percy.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. I tossed and turned all night. I kept thinking about burdock stew. I wondered how it would work with lemongrass. I wondered how it would be in chicken soup. As soon as the sun was up, I was out in the back garden. There's this sort of courtyard between the buildings with a wooden fence on the ruelle. Some of our neighbors have paved the courtyards and used the space for parking. Ours was always a garden, as long as I can remember. After, Mama, after.
Okay, you should have breakfast.
Yeah. The burdock was in the back by the fence. Big jungle leaves and lots of them. Digging up the root was a huge job. It must go down a whole meter.
Wow, the soil is so good.
I was almost down at the bottom when I hit something with my spade. I reached down into the hole. It was quite deep by now. Is this an old piece of junk, maybe? It was a long, yellow thing. A few of them. Bones.
A skull.
I had found
Mama.
a skull.
Mama, vieni.
A cop car came by. They took a look at the bones, and soon there were 6 cops. They dug a really big hole and found a lot more bones.
How can we find out who it is?
Well, Jean-Claude, you don't mind if I call you Jean-Claude, do you?
No.
Good. It's friendlier like that. These bones, I don't know. They look pretty old. Look, I'll see you.
Wait, we need to look at this more closely. Can I come down to the station with you?
I don't know.
Wait! What are you...
We went down to police headquarters. I didn't much like Fortin and Rose.
Forgive and forget, okay?
But I wanted to know what had happened, so I swallowed my pride.
So, what happened?
I was digging a burdock root.
Burdock root?
The kid eats well, guy.
And I found these bones. They must be real old.
So you think they're old bones, do you, Jean-Claude?
Well, are there any records, missing persons, or something?
Yeah, we got records.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of records, but we have nothing much to go on. No description.
No name.
But isn't there something you can do?
I wished Percy was better. He would know how to handle this.
Not unless we have more to go on.
Sort of a clue, kid.
Most of the old stuff's in a warehouse down in LaSalle.
Can you go there and look?
Today?
We got too many fresh corpses here. I can spit from the front doors downstairs and hit one. Hey, Jean-Claude. That body's been there in the ground in your backyard for 50, 60 years. Maybe more.
How do you know?
Did you say 60 years, guy?
I believe I did.
More like 80. Look at it from our point of view, kid. The body's been there for 80 years. Whoever put that body there is probably 110 years old.
So he's probably dead.
How do you know it's a he?
Murderers usually are.
Was the body killed?
Now that I can say for sure.
Why?
Kid's got so many questions. Because there's a big bash on the skull. Right here, back of the top.
And that's not normal.
So you mean that's it?
Yeah, I mean, that's it, kid.
You want my advice, Jean-Claude? Go home and fill in the hole.
The next day I visited Percy at the hospital. Harry was there.
The cops laughed at me.
I filled them in on the old skeleton I had found.
But the point is, they aren't going to do anything.
Did he study the lion's signature?
There are some scraps of cloth.
The police have them.
We need to find out more about that then. Was it a hostess? A bathrobe? A bunny shroud? A Sunday shoes? Do some more digging. Dig deep, deep. See what else they can find.
The police already dug a big hole.
Put it through a screen. See what they missed.
Such a good idea, Percy.
Thank you, Harry.
Don't mention it, Percy.
And call my old friend Jean Lamarche at the coroner's office. He's all lying.
That night, I took the metro to Place Vendôme to see Helen. It was very quiet in NDG. Her flat was at the end of the street by the railroad tracks. We sat in the living room, drinking tisane and touching.
I love Sarah Bernhardt. Look, I found this old postcard at the Monument. I think it's her in the role of L'Aiglon. So elegant. Guess how old she was here? Guess.
I don't know.
Guess. Jean-Claude. Please guess.
I'd rather kiss. We kissed.
Well, in case anyone is interested, she was 70 years old. I think I saw a ghost again, Jean-Claude. I did. I don't care what you think. Everybody at the office thinks it's true.
Like to see this ghost sometime.
Oh, would you?
I think so. A person died and the police laughed at me. What a world. She had such a sweet mouth.
Come to bed.
You mean for the night?
Aye. For the night? With me?
Yes. We kissed.
That was great.
It was, too. We had never had sex like that before. We lay there in the darkness. Hours passed. I couldn't sleep. I was hungry. I wonder what I could make. I really wanted some chicken soup. I awoke early and kissed Helen gently on the cheek. I looked at her for a moment. She mumbled something. And then I went home. My mother was in the kitchen making some polenta.
Smells good.
Oh, young love. So exciting.
Do we have a screen that I can use?
Check in the shed.
Where?
Behind the boxes of old drapes.
There's so many drapes.
I think I know who it was.
Who?
I spoke to Mrs. Papadopoulos next door. She remembered that there used to be a Greek family here, way before the war.
What are you saying?
The woman disappeared.
What? That must be...
See? You're not the only detective in the family.
Mama, you're fabulous. What was her name?
Something like Stavros. Mrs. Papadopoulos wasn't sure.
That's a start. A good start. Oh, Mom, I love you.
Oh, you love everyone these days.
So maybe it was a Greek woman. I went out in the back and worked the digging project. The window screen soon fell apart. I used an old pasta strainer. After what seemed like hours, I had a big pile of clean dirt and nothing to show for it except some old nails. I was hungry and went inside. My mother had gone out. I ate some polenta and wondered what to do next. I called Jean Lamarche at the morgue, just like Percy would have done.
Don't make them tougher than Percy.
I knew something, and maybe Jean did too.
He was a good cop, you know.
Perhaps the two of us might be able to figure it out.
This is everything the police have recovered.
The bones had been laid out on a large table and arranged to assume the familiar shape.
Human remains.
The police said that this person had been murdered.
Correct. See this fracture here on the skull? Clearly caused by a trauma with a large, rather blunt object.
Like a shovel?
Could be. It's hard to be more exact without a detailed analysis. Clearly, though, a violent death.
The police also said the death was maybe 80 years ago.
More like 70. Now, everyone's bones are slightly different, and every race of people have their own characteristics. The narrow face structure with the high nose and prominent chin indicates to me that this was a Caucasian person. Clearly the bones of an adult woman.
How do you know?
Women have smaller frames, irrespective of stature. Measuring one of these long bones, the tibia, and a few calculations, I would say this woman was small in stature. Maybe just 156 centimeters, say just over 5 feet. Now, the hair is a very valuable clue. We have a few strands of coarse, dark hair, maybe 15 centimeters in length. A little peek in the microscope reveals that this was a Mediterranean person.
You mean like Greek?
Well, possibly.
Mrs. Papadopoulos knew a Greek woman who went missing 60, 70 years ago. How old was this woman?
That's harder. But by close inspection of the pubic bone, the sacroiliac joint, the amount of dental wear, the arthritic changes in the spine, I would say we have an adult Mediterranean woman of maybe 35.
Wow, you're amazing.
The magic of science, eh, Claude? Now, let's look at these scraps under the microscope. Clearly silk. Taffeta, probably. And originally chartreuse. This was an expensive dress in its day.
Could have been the Greek woman?
Possibly.
The cops might have the missing clue. The identity of the Greek woman.
Yeah. Anyways.
I dreaded seeing Fortin and Rose again. But I had no choice. So the next morning I went down to police headquarters.
Hey, Jean-Claude, back so soon?
The coroner says it's a 35-year-old woman, dead maybe 70 years and probably Mediterranean.
Impressive.
There's more.
There's always more, kid.
My mother knows this woman in our neighborhood who said that a Greek woman named maybe Stavros disappeared 70 years ago.
Your mother?
Yeah, my mother. You got a problem with that?
No, kid. No problem.
Her name was Stavros.
Stavros.
Or something like that.
Hey, the kid is impressive.
Very.
Can you check your records?
Can I, Jean-Claude?
Will you?
Will we, Andre?
I think we'd better.
I'll just punch up Stavros on the computer.
Or something like that.
Or something like that. Missing sometime in the 20s or 30s, female, 35, lived on...
Rue Waverly.
Rue Waverly. And here's something interesting.
What?
Christina Stavros, age 37, last domiciled on Rue Waverly. Missing persons report filed 1940.
Then it's her.
Could be.
The sun had gone behind a cloud, and it was colder. I couldn't let it go. It was too simple. I spent the rest of the afternoon digging and screening each shovelful through the pasta strainer. I followed Percy's advice and dug deep. As the sun was going down, what a long day it had been. I found something. I actually found something. A sort of medallion. It was on a chain and it seemed to be gold, or at least brass. There were a few letters on it, beautifully engraved in a strange script, just like the signs at the kosher butchers on St. Viateur. Hebrew. Could this body have been Jewish?
I think this medallion shows it wasn't the Greek woman. It was a Jewish woman.
Lost. Maybe a fire.
I don't even know her name.
No. It's sad, huh?
The cops arrested an old Greek man named Stavros, the brother of the Greek woman who had disappeared. But Jean Lamarche told me he kept saying she died in Greece 15 years ago, and certainly not 50 or 60. Now, more than ever, I knew the body was Jewish. I was sure of it. But what did it say on the medallion? I decided to go and visit Percy. When I got to the hospital, he was sleeping.
Hey, Harry.
Harry was around.
Why? He's doing better.
I wanted to show him something. Can I show it to you?
Yeah.
I found this where the body was.
Oh, a little medallion.
Is it gold?
I think so. You're a tricky fellow. It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
And I think it's Hebrew.
Indeed it is.
Can you read it? Is it a name?
I know just the person who can help us.
You do?
Yeah, I have a good friend who reads Yiddish.
It looks like Hebrew.
Yeah, but they write them the same way. Anyway, she'll know. Percy calls her that bebop queen.
Harry's neighbor lived in the apartment right next door to him on 4th Street, way downtown. She was young, not much older than me. She was very charming.
That should be older.
Why? Because I know Yiddish.
I didn't think anyone spoke Yiddish who wasn't old or a Hasid.
Please.
Thank you.
Let's see it.
Oh.
Oh, very nice. You found this buried?
Yeah.
Amazing.
What does it say?
Well, it seems to say chutzpah.
Chutzpah? Like out front, like you have a lot of chutzpah, baby?
Exactly. It's sort of like a good luck charm. Oh, I know. It's a theater thing.
Oh, it's Yiddish for break a leg.
Exactly. Whoever owned this was probably in the theater. There was a lot of Yiddish theater here at one time. Oh, my God.
Feya had been looking at the medallion as we talked.
Do you know what this is? This is my great-grandmother's medallion. This is Ella's.
Ella?
I thought it looked familiar. This is amazing. My late father had a photograph of his grandmother wearing this medallion. I'm sure of it.
Why do you think it's your great-grandmother's?
Because she disappeared in 1938.
In my house on Waverly?
She lived in my land. I don't know where exactly.
So let me get this right. Your great-grandmother was an actress.
A lovely actress. And then she disappeared. We never knew what happened to Bubby Ella. Zadie said she went back to Riga, but she never wrote. Then there was the war, and all the records there were destroyed. Most of the Latvian Jews had been killed. It had been impossible to trace her further, even if anyone then had wanted to. And apparently no one had wanted to. I just want to know this so badly, Jean-Claude. If it's her...
What's her other name?
Gulak. Ella Gulak.
What happened to your great-grandfather?
He was always very unhappy. He died in the early 50s. Bella might know something. Bella and Ella. They were the best of friends.
Can we talk to Bella?
Oh, Bella won't talk to anybody about anything for years now. She just sits in the dark.
Is there anyone else?
No, just Bella.
Something had happened. An ancient passion. Love. Hate. An ending in my garden. And it wasn't a Greek woman named Stavros. Still, without some corroboration, I had nothing that even smelled like evidence. I called Feya and made a date to talk about the Yiddish theater. I was just leaving the house when Helen showed up.
Hi. You going out?
Yeah, I have to talk to somebody. I'm sorry I've been so...
We're all busy, Johnny.
Standing there, glaring at me.
I thought we could spend some time.
She looked so attractive.
I'd like that, but I can't now.
I haven't seen you in days.
I have to go. I'll call you. It had been more than a week since I'd seen Helen. I was beginning to miss her a lot. So after my shift at Julu's, I took a chance and went down to the Manuel. The lobby was deserted. I wandered into the wardrobe and saw her standing there.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You have a coffee break coming up?
No rest for the wicked. I'm kind of busy now.
I'll call you tomorrow.
I'm coming! Yeah, call me.
Well, that was that. It's funny. I wanted her more than ever. I went way upstairs where the rehearsal rooms are, and studios of various sorts. I found a cozy little corner with some old tarps and sat down. I wondered how it might be if this was 1925 and the Yiddish theater was here. Minsky, Malowitz, something like that. What we don't know fills a very large book. Many books. I wanted to kiss Helen. I suddenly felt a chill. My skin tingled like winter. I felt arms around me. The arms began to squeeze me. I could hardly breathe, but I didn't feel scared.
You are looking for Bella.
Ella?
Tell Bella. Tränen mäcken nicht aus Häufes.
Fennel? And then I woke up. Or did I? Was I asleep? A dream? Had I been hugged by the ghost of Sarah Bernhardt? Everyone had gone home. The theater was empty. The streets were deserted. It was late. In the days that followed, I spent most of my time in the garden, staring at what by now was a large excavation. And I thought of Ella. I hadn't told anyone about the ghost. I didn't know how to. Finally, I called Fea and told her everything.
What did she say?
It was something like, Tränen mecken nicht aus Häufes.
Tränen mecken nicht aus Häufes?
Something like that.
Tears do not erase debts.
Wow. Huh. The ghost said, tell Bella.
Bella won't talk.
But we have to know.
I'll try it, but just don't get your hopes up.
And Fennel. Don't forget the Fennel. The Maimonides old age home was next to a park. The leaves were red and yellow and the light was strong and clear. Inside there were many, many white-haired people sitting on many, many chairs. Some smiled at us, some frowned, some didn't notice us at all. There was a large sign with the blanks filled in. Today is Wednesday. The weather is sunny. The next meal is dinner. The TV was on very loud.
I brought someone to talk to you. Jean-Claude is a great cook. He brought you some chicken soup.
Did he strain out the schmaltz?
I always do. And I put some fennel in it.
Fennel? Only the Baltic Jews did that. Ella taught me that. How did you know this?
I saw a ghost at the Monument National Theater.
I believe it.
She told me to talk to you.
Mein Gott.
Tell me about Ella.
Ella was from Riga. Not like the Polish Jews, those from Latvia. Cultured. She had studied at the conservatory. Oh, what a voice. I can hear it still. Ella worked in the theater for years. She was married. His name was Baruch, a coarse man. He had a wagon. He collected scrap. Ella was cultured. She fell in love with somebody else. What can I tell you? The times were different then, not like now.
Who was the man she loved?
A playwright. What was his name? Oh, I can't remember. Jacob, I think that was it. He was a mensch.
I showed her the medallion. Is this hers?
My God. Jacob gave her this. I remember the day. They were lovely together, Jacob and Ella. This went on for years. He wrote some of his best work for her. Das Jiddische Herz.
Which is?
The Yiddish Herz. And a Moit mit Sechel, a girl with sense. Not that she had any. She should have left Baruch, had another life, her life. But they had children.
And
he found out. He was the only one who didn't know. And he never talked to her again. Must have been horrible for the children. And then she was gone. 1938. Gone. To Riga, he said. But I knew it was wrong. I knew. She would have said goodbye to me. We were Bella and Ella. She would have said goodbye. We never knew what happened.
He killed her and buried her in the garden.
Oh, my God.
What happened to him after she was gone?
He was miserable. Miserable. Maybe I should have said something, but to who? Tränen mecken nicht durchs Häuves.
Tears do not erase debts.
There is a large Jewish cemetery on the top of Outremont, right next to a larger Protestant one, and an even larger Catholic one. Thea called and invited my mother and I to come to Ella's graveside service. My mother had the flu, and so she sent flowers. In the cemetery there weren't many people. It was private and complete. Thea came over to me.
Hi.
Hi. I'm really grateful for what you've done. There's always been an empty place inside me. And now it's gone. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I wondered about love. And Helen and Baruch and Ella and Jacob. Sweet and sad. Ella had even died for her love of Jacob. Would anyone ever love me like that? Would I love anyone like that? I felt someone take my hand. It was Helen. We stood there together, hand in hand at the grave. Suddenly, I felt that coldness again. And I knew that the ghost was also with us. But I knew now it was not the ghost of Sarah Bernhardt, but the ghost of Ella Gulak. It was October, a bright, clear, early fall. But the days passed slowly at Julian's. For me, it was an endless succession of croque monsieur and chef salads. Didn't anyone ever eat anything else? Oh, pity the poor sous chef.
Oh, yeah, I remember the night.
As soon as the sun went down, regular as clockwork, Brigitte appeared.
Oh, man, were we wild.
She was one of the nighttime regulars. Large and dark and intense.
Knocked the head off the old queen statue.
Much of her conversation seemed to be about food and the good old days.
I think that's a disrespectful thing to do.
I chuckled. Helen liked a good political scrap. We smiled at each other.
There was such a ruckus in the
press the next day. Oh, the Star was furious. Le Devoir muted. I'm hungry, Jean-Claude.
What do you want, Bridget?
Do you know what I want, mon chéri? I want Boudin de Gibier, and I want it here, now, right in front of me.
Brigitte could be really scary.
I don't serve boudin de gibier. Ça va, Bridget?
Okay, ça va. Oh, a man can only do what he can. Me, I'm into gibier these days. Wild and tasty. And better if freshly killed. Little lox, lapwing, signeton, mignon, délectable.
Helen got up to leave.
I'm going.
Will I see you later?
She kissed me, and everyone in the bistro stopped talking.
Oh, God, that makes me weak.
But I simply must give him a night. I'm exhausted.
Ma chère, I hope our conversation isn't sending you away.
No, I was leaving anyway.
Oh, don't you like food, ma chère?
I said I was leaving anyway.
Oh, a nice little tasty lark, perhaps.
Actually, I'm thinking about becoming a vegetarian.
Oh! Julie, mon cher, come, let's go to the kitchen.
At last!
Brigitte took out a joint. She lit it and passed it to me. This was fun. I set about making the croque. Everything seemed so funny.
What does croque monsieur even mean?
Boy, was I stoned. The next day, Uncle Percy had a visitor.
My old chicky chum Renee.
He was a bit younger than Percy, maybe 10 years. But he had definitely had a harder life.
This crazy dingbat bugged my ear for a year. Real fish. He wouldn't shut up, even in the yard. Blather all the time.
Who's this?
Eve. That bitch Brigitte set him up for the fall.
A big woman, dark hair, talks all the time?
You know Brigitte?
Sure, yeah.
Well, this fish, Eve, knows her too. They had this scam, Eve and Brigitte bringing in brie.
Cheese?
I'm talking. Yeah, cheese. Over the line. Doing the lines of mugs game. Where's Brigitte hanging out?
Why?
She and I gotta talk.
I looked at Uncle Percy, and he seemed to nod.
When I work, chez Julien, on the Maisonneuve.
Yeah? Well, I gotta be moving. See you, Percy.
There was something going on. As Renee had said, across the line, a mugs game. I got out the encyclopedia. Wildlife. Aha. International trade in ivory and live fish, shellfish, mammals, reptiles, amphibians, birds. Wow.
Claudino, it's Helen.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, listen to this. We even have wildlife trafficking here in Canada. Gulls from black bears are worth, are you ready for this? $10,000 each. $10,000 American dollars.
I don't think you care about me at all.
You want some coffee, Helen?
No, thank you. I'll be going now.
Oh, going? Why?
Bye.
What happened, Claudino?
Nothing, Mama.
young love.
The next night at Julien's, Rene was there.
Know this boy?
Yes.
As soon as Brigitte appeared, he buttonholed her.
I seen Pierre.
She turned as white as a sheet.
You know what I mean when I said I seen Pierre?
They were at it for hours.
I want my money!
An hour later, Brigitte and Rene left together. A few nights later, Helen and I were walking on Saint-Denis, up near Duluth.
Want a cafe? Gonna go to the Brûlerie?
It's too late for me. You know, keep me up.
You could have a tisane or a decaf.
I don't want anything.
We were almost at the corner when I saw Rene.
Hey, look. Look, that's Rene, the guy I told you about, the guy Percy knows.
There was another man with Rene.
I'm sure it's
A large, menacing man. All of a sudden, the menacing man pushed Rene against a plate glass window. Rene picked himself up and ran after the menacing man, who was racing up Saint-Denis towards Rachel. I started to run too. I stopped in my tracks.
Don't, please, for me.
She kissed me on the cheek. A few days later, I was at the cafe looking at the Journal de Montréal. A story on page 6 caught my attention. Boy, did it ever. René had been found in the river, dead. The police suggested that he had jumped from the Jacques Cartier Bridge. I didn't tell Percy. I went over to Julien's. I didn't have a shift, but I didn't know what else to do. Julien and Brigitte were thick as thieves in the kitchen and laughing their guts out.
I gotta go back. Oh, no, it's too much.
What's happening in the kitchen?
Brigitte's showing me a gibier recipe. I'm thinking of putting it on the menu.
Gibier? It's an endangered species.
Oh, you're just a sous chef. It's none of your affair, boy.
Juliette, come and smell this. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting something? I'm in the kitchen.
Suddenly, I don't trust her.
Oh, you're being silly, boyo. Very silly.
I was so out of it. I kept bumping into people on the street. Not a cool thing to do on Saint Laurent.
I'm sick of Julien. Sick of her.
Helen was already at La Cabane when I arrived.
I've got to tell you something. I've been offered a job in Mississauga.
What? Where?
Mississauga. Just west of Toronto.
Mississauga?
It's too good an opportunity for me to pass up. A big production house. I could be production manager within a year. I'm leaving Saturday.
At that moment, I wanted her so badly.
Let's have a meal tomorrow.
No, it's better like this.
I knew at that moment I loved her. The next day, I had a shift at Julius. I didn't want to go. I was still pissed off at Julien.
You've got to relax.
And then there was Brigitte.
Life is so short. Look, I'm going on a little trip. You should come with me.
Why?
I like you. We could get high. You could maybe even make yourself a little cash. Always useful, no?
When?
Soon.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, mon cher, such a pity. It's such a pity.
Fortin and Rose were in the bistro.
Take your hands off me.
Is Julien under arrest?
Ah, Jean-Claude. You don't mind if I call you Jean-Claude, do you?
We're taking your boss in for questioning. Maybe you better come along with us, kid.
Why?
Always questions from the kid. Receiving smuggled goods, that's why. Come on.
Birds, Jean-Claude.
Birds.
Bring them. Birds. Come on.
It was the usual story downtown at police headquarters.
I told Julien that he doesn't have to tell you anything.
Kid, give us a break, okay? We found the birds in the kitchen.
He does not know how they got there.
I love this job, huh? I really love this job.
Well, he has nothing to say.
Julien, I'm gonna see you take the whole rap.
Why me?
I don't like your cooking.
I walked home. It was quiet, and I needed to think. None of Brigitte's stories, René, the Mauviette, the trip, had any endings. They only had beginnings and middles. I had to know where Brigitte was going. I had to get her, somehow, to admit her involvement in this bird smuggling thing. Otherwise, Julien was going to prison for a long time. I made sandwiches and a thermos of good, dark French roast. I put on a warm coat, the nights were getting real cold now, and got out the old DeSoto. There was nobody on Waverly. There was hardly anybody on Avenue du Parc. It didn't take long to get to Brigitte's flat on Avenue des Érables, over on the plateau. Aha! There was Brigitte's little blue Renault. I parked the DeSoto down the street and waited. 3 hours later, Brigitte appeared. I couldn't believe my luck. My timing was perfect. She had several boxes and a suitcase. I could hear her humming an old Jacques Brel song. She quickly loaded up the car and started out. I stayed about a kilometer behind her. Her blue Renault was real easy to see. We took the Ville-Marie to Mercier Bridge and caught Highway 9 south. At the border, I was 3 cars behind her.
Where were you born?
Montreal.
And where are you headed?
Just going for a drive, but I'm not sure. Is that okay? Just a tourist.
He hesitated and then waved me through. Instantly, it was different. The road was now Interstate 87. In Plattsburgh, it started to rain. At Keysville, Brigitte changed back to Highway 9, and I kept right behind her. This was the old road, and I liked it better. Eventually, I had to stop at the service station. The DeSoto ate gas like it was peanuts. When I got back on the road, I sped up. Brigitte was nowhere to be found. Oh no. I kept peering into the rain. Nothing. No blue Renault, nothing. I had lost her. 10 kilometers short of Lake George, the DeSoto died. I didn't know what to do.
What are you gonna do now?
Brigitte was gone. Julien was going to prison. René was dead. The road was empty. I sat for a while and listened to the rain. I finished the last of my coffee. The rain stopped. Brigitte pulled up.
Bonjour, mon cher. You need a lift?
I got into the blue Renault. We didn't say a word. She let me out in Fort Edward.
Merci, Brigitte.
De rien. Salut, mon cher.
It was all so strange. I got a room in an old motel. There was a TV and a bed that vibrated and a tap that dripped. I lay on the bed and wondered what I was doing here. I must be mad. I fell asleep to the silent song. The next morning, I set out for some breakfast. Fort Edward was a small place. The main street was Broadway, and there were exactly 2 traffic lights. I liked it right away. The Hudson River was on one side of the town and the Champlain Canal on the other. I walked down Moon Street onto Wing Street and found the Water's Edge Cafe. Right on the Hudson River, with a terrace overlooking a yacht basin and some large Chris Crafts. It was sunny and warm. In Montreal, it would have been filled with people, smoking, drinking, reading the paper. The cafe was empty. I went inside.
Hello, I'd like some breakfast.
Bacon and eggs, Cookie?
A pleasant woman
Yes,
behind
thank
the counter. There were rows of teas and tisanes on a shelf behind her.
You French.
My mother's Italian.
I knew. Easy over, Cookie?
Yes, and brown toast.
I could smell bacon cooking.
Take a seat outside.
Okay.
I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
I'll be with you in 2 shifts.
Okay, thank you.
I wondered what to do next. Was I in over my head? The woman brought the food and sat down.
I'm Maggie.
I'm Jean-Claude.
What do you do, Jean-Claude?
I'm a cook.
Are you really?
Yeah. I work in a bistro.
You know, I'm looking for someone to help me out here.
Oh, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I know. I do this writing for the newspaper, and it takes me away from the place. Just a few hours a day, and it would be a big break for me. What do you say?
Well, I say sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then that's it, Cookie. Well, we'll start tomorrow.
Okay.
I liked it there. It was surprisingly warm at night. I sat by the river at the cafe and listened to the water lapping. I wondered how Helen was doing. I wondered when I would see Brigitte again. I knew I would. Maggie was a joy to work with. I began to think of myself as a cookie, and I liked it. One day, Darwin appeared, right out of the blue.
My little brother.
Hi.
You're Jean-Claude. How are you?
He gripped my hand and squeezed it.
Canadian, eh?
Yeah.
I've always liked Canadians. Been to Kansas City?
No.
That's just there. Built this massive house and left. Santa Fe before that.
Darwin's always building houses and leaving. He's lived everywhere.
I've lived everywhere.
The next day, Darwin did his Darwin thing and appeared out of nowhere.
Hey, Jean-Claude, come here. I saw that DeSoto of yours.
Where?
Oh, in a field somewhere.
So, he knew Brigitte.
Butte. Dynaflow,
That was interesting.
Hey, you want to give me a hand getting my gear out of the truck?
Sure.
The gear consisted of 3 locked metal cases and a powerful-looking CB radio rig. Soon, Darwin was up on the roof of the cafe, putting up an antenna. I went down to Broadway to get some things for Maggie. There was a deputy sheriff parked right on the corner of Moon and Broadway. I figured, why not?
Hello.
She was beautiful.
Excuse me.
Now, what can I do for you?
There's a crime in progress.
In progress?
Well, something's gonna happen.
Now, what would that be?
Smuggling game birds into Canada.
Game birds? How would they be doing that?
Well, I don't know yet. But they're going to use a boat.
A boat?
Yeah.
When?
Well, I don't know.
Have you been drinking?
I had a glass of wine.
I thought so.
What?
Now you go home and sober
I
up.
couldn't blame her.
No.
It all sounded vague and unlikely. I went back to the motel and tried to rest. My mind was all a whirl. It was dark when I got back to the cafe.
Where's Maggie?
She had to go to Saratoga.
There was a large truck parked outside in the back.
What's in the truck?
Shut up. I don't like your face.
And I don't like being talked to like that.
It ain't all you're not gonna like.
What do you mean by that?
This is what's happening, Jean-Claude. A little bevy of Mauviers have just flown up the interstate.
In the truck?
Right. And then I'm going to take them to Montreal. And you're going to help me.
What do I have to do?
A cruise on the lake. What could be more
He
pleasant?
pointed outside, and I saw a large 40-foot shiny new Chris craft moored at the dock.
It's a big boat.
Now, this was something I could tell the sheriff.
Well, then, if you don't need me, I'd like to go back to the motel for a while.
You're not going anywhere.
Suddenly, the CB radio flared up.
Hey, whatever you do, don't let the boy go.
That's Brigitte.
That's right. The magic of radio, mon cher.
You've been listening to us?
You know, Jean-Claude, that was bad. That was very bad. Going to the deputy like that. Though I admit she is adorable.
What makes you think the deputy's not going to show up?
She's been sent somewhere else.
By Maggie?
Hey, you leave my sister out of this. She's got nothing to do with anything.
I'm leaving.
Darwin pulled out a large automatic and pointed it at me.
We load the boat, eh? We leave. Get it?
Okay, boys, let's be fast.
Darwin made me lie on the floor of the cabin while he steered, or tried to. The water had suddenly gotten very rough and choppy.
Oh! I hate this.
Darwin wasn't much of a sailor.
Oh. You stay there. Oh, if you move. Fish bait.
Darwin went out onto the deck and worked his way carefully aft where I guess the engine was. And the floor sure needed cleaning. I could barely make it out above the noise of the storm, but I thought I heard Darwin. I ran out on the deck. Darwin was out of the boat, hanging onto the railing for dear life.
Darwin!
It was then that he fell off and into the raging water, turned on the CB radio and called Brigitte.
Brigitte!
Mon cher, is that you?
Darwin's been washed overboard. I don't know what to do.
Well, sit tight, mon cher, I'm coming.
20 minutes later, Brigitte was there in a small, fast boat. She came on board. Brigitte had the gun. I suddenly realized I had made a big mistake.
This is what's happening, mon cher. We continue up Lake Champlain, like pirates all the way, to Rouse's Point, where there's a customs dock. Then into the Richelieu River, where soon we'll be met by a large man with a large truck.
Pierre?
Yes, you know Pierre.
Well, that's if you get there. There's another storm coming up.
Oh, look. Oh, there's North Hero. A bit like me, huh, Jean-Claude? A hero of the North. A heroine of the Cove. Oh, not talkative? Oh, I can understand that. No. Oh, now to work.
She lit a joint. This time, she didn't offer me any.
You see, Jean-Claude, in order to keep our little feathered friends quiet while we're in customs, we must drug them with happy dreams.
You use grass?
Other things affect the taste, whereas pot actually seems to enhance the flavor. Cunning, n'est-ce pas? And definitely more fun. Allons-y.
She set the boat on automatic pilot and went below. Every minute seemed like a lifetime. There was nothing but here. Each breath was my last. I felt stupid and I didn't care. I guess it was shock. Another hour passed. Where were they? I looked out of the porthole. What? There was a Canadian flag and an American flag side by side. Rouse's Point. Rouse's Point. By straining and reaching, I found I could turn off the autopilot with my knee and steer the boat with my nose, right into the customs dock. I had to laugh. Brigitte was arrested. She had smoked so much pot she had passed out. As the troopers took her away, Brigitte turned to me and laughed. A self-deluding, cynical, bitter, aging revolutionary. She frightened me. I had to go back to Fort Edward and try and find the DeSoto. Percy would never forgive me if I lost it. Maybe that deputy sheriff could help me. And then I thought, do I even want to go back to Montreal? Or Mississauga? And Helen? I realized at that moment that it was over with Helen. I didn't miss her. The Water's Edge Cafe. A quiet winter suddenly seemed very attractive, and Fort Edward seemed like just the right place. I had spent the winter in Fort Edward, working at the Water's Edge Cafe. People sat and talked about livestock and weather and parsnips.
Jean-Claude, everyone just loves your new coffee.
And they drank coffee.
And I bet they would love my new rutabaga and parsnip casserole.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Just let me think on it.
Maggie had become a good friend.
3 salads, club on brown, hold the mayo.
Yeah.
And one of your scrumptious grilled cheeses.
Coming up.
I was getting really good at making grilled cheese sandwiches. And then there was Joanne, the deputy sheriff I had met back during that Brigitte business. I liked her. We'd often drive around on the dark back roads.
Oh, did you see it?
What?
There. A buck. Maybe 12 point. A beauty.
Where?
Well, he's gone.
But not forgotten.
We had a lot of fun. If I had been feeling romantic, who knows? But in some way, I had never really recovered from Helen. I lived upstairs at the cafe. It was a large room overlooking the river. I liked it. I guess I could have gone home, back to Montreal, anytime I wanted to. I just didn't. Not that I didn't miss Uncle Percy and my mother. I often wondered what they were eating without me there to cook for them.
Would you like some more for a dinner, Percy?
Oh. How I wish Jean-Claude was home with us.
Oh, see, Percy.
Hello?
Claudino, Mama.
Mama, how are you? What are you eating?
What? Here's Percy. Oh, Jean-Claude.
Hi, Uncle Percy.
So, are you getting into trouble?
I don't think I could stand any more trouble.
Maybe that was it. I didn't want any more trouble. I'd already had a lot of it.
What?
Percy, that's enough. I love you, Claudino. Here's Harry.
Huh? Harry?
Hi, Jean-Claude?
Yeah,
it's me.
How are they? I feel so guilty.
They seem fine. They miss you.
Oh, me too. Don't make me cry, Harry.
What? Your mother's going to send you some money.
No, Harry, tell her I don't need...
Claudino, I insist, huh?
See...
It was easier to agree when my mother was in that sort of mood.
Jean-Claude?
Yeah, hi, Harry.
Don't forget to call if you need anything, Anything at all.
We
love you, Jean-Claude. We love you, Jean-Claude. Take care.
I woke up, and the sun was shining, and it was warm. Spring. Joanne had a day off, and we decided to go to Saratoga. It's mostly a summer town, but it was close, and it was somewhere to go. Saratoga. A pleasure palace and theme park from the last century. Big Victorian mansions everywhere, painted strangely. The colors fantastic in the bright sunlight. And old elms and oak, street after street of them. The sentinels of desire. The Plumed Peacock was an elegant establishment.
It's exactly like it must have been a century ago.
Except for the electric lights.
And the horses.
That's right.
Why are we whispering?
Are
you ready to order?
Their medallion of pork is legendary. Shall we?
Yeah, 2 medallions of pork, please.
Don't look now, but someone is staring at you.
Me? Probably you.
Oh, she just smiled.
Where?
Hi there.
Oh, she got up and came over.
Garcia and I just arrived maybe 2 hours back, and I don't know anybody in Saratoga. Can I sit with you? I hate to eat alone. I'm Dolores.
Dolores was small and wiry.
I'm a jockey. Tough game for a
She never
gal.
stopped moving
I know
or
just what you
smiling.
mean. I'm a deputy sheriff.
Oh, yeah. Well, so you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And you, honey?
Yeah,
You're from up there in Canada, right? I can tell from your accent.
I have an accent.
No.
This is Joanne. I'm Jean-Claude. I'm a cook at the water's edge.
I bet you are, honey. And adorable.
I could feel my ears turning red.
Say, would the two of you do me a favor?
I guess.
After lunch, come with me to the track. They're running the glue factory steaks at 3.
Glue factory steaks?
Oh, apparently the winner doesn't have to go.
Glue.
Garcia's my sweet honey. He's racing. It could mean a job. I'd love to have some friends there with me. Say you'll come.
After lunch, we drove over to the track. I was surprised at how crowded it was.
Who are all these people?
Don't ask, honey. You'll be told no lies. Every track is the same, and I've seen a few.
Mostly riffraff, I'd say.
Hey, Garcia!
Garcia was also wiry and also smiled a lot.
How'd it go?
Pizza pie?
First kisses.
Soon, all the horses were in the gate.
And they're out. Hidden Pond, the front runner, leads the gate poorly. Now Beetlebaum falls into an easy lead.
Garcia's the green and white. See? He's over there, number 2. See? He's getting ready. Look at him.
It's Beetlebaum, and as the turn, Sentimental Dribble moves into show. Hidden Pond fading to the rear of the pack with Beetlebaum. Wait a minute, what's this? What's this? Sunset Genie. Sunset Genie charging up hard on the outside. Sunset Genie leads now into the stretch. Wait a minute, what's this? What's this? Sentimental Dribble moving up along the outside, challenging Sunset Genie. Neck and neck. Sunset Genie. Sentimental Dribble. Sunset Genie. Sentimental Dribble. Neck and neck. Coming into the home stretch. Wait a minute, what's this? Sentimental Dribble suddenly pulled up. Sentimental Dribble has pulled up, and now winner Sunset Genie.
It's great.
I can't believe it. Where's my honey?
I heard some shouting. What's happening?
Over here, I found a body.
Where?
There's a body or something. Here, over here by the wall. Oh, my God.
There were a pair of feet and some bones carefully wrapped in plastic. Bones are not that old.
No, fresh. All right, this has become a crime scene. Stay back. Stay back. I'm a deputy sheriff.
Bones had strange grooves.
Sure looks here, Jean-Claude, like this bone was gnawed by something.
You mean an animal? I looked about me.
I better go call this in.
Later, back at the water's edge, Maggie and I set about preparing a pot roast for tomorrow's lunch. What a thing, Maggie. The bones had been chewed. What if it wasn't an animal?
Oh, don't even think it, Cookie.
But it happens.
Well, there used to be a lot of cannibals in the area, you know.
What are you saying?
Over in Schuylerville. Woodchucks, we called them. You just never know what to believe. Hey, now let's just make some of those little boiled potatoes, huh?
That night, I went over to my map and pulled out all the other pins. I put a red one over by the Saratoga Raceway. The next day, we were packed at lunch. I was madly carving roast when...
Who's that?
It's Dolores, over here.
You've got to come help me. I don't know anyone else, please.
What happened?
Garcia's
A
disappeared.
hush fell over the cafe.
You've got to come.
Wait, but I can't.
I'm afraid he's been...
Well, yeah, well, what about the police? I'll just...
No, not the police, not the police. Talk to people. You're good at that.
I am?
Please, down to the track. Please, go ahead.
We drove to Saratoga. I took Dolores to her hotel.
I'll call you as soon as I know anything.
I gave her a hug, cranked up the DeSoto, and drove over to the track. What had happened to Garcia? That was the question everyone was asking. I saw the guy who had found the other body the day of the race.
How you guys doing?
Still a bit shaken up, I'll tell you. And now this thing with this new jock, Garcia.
A woman joined us.
You know, I can't remember the last time I saw Garcia. They've only been around a few weeks.
Well, you know, these jockeys.
You know, they come and they go.
And then they're gone.
But no one's seen anything?
Well, you know, there's been talk of a mysterious man hereabouts.
A murky kind of fellow.
Murky, that's it.
Murky?
He drives a DeSoto.
A DeSoto? I drive a DeSoto.
I know. That's why I thought to tell you I saw you coming up in it.
You don't think I'm...
Everyone's real scared, you know. They won't admit it, but nobody will travel alone here anymore at night.
Yeah.
So that's the one to look for.
The murky man.
The murky one.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I think. I cranked up the DeSoto and headed back to Fort Edward. What did we know? Little. Very little. Many jockeys here and then gone. One may be eaten by a cannibal. Does it all tie up? Are we talking about... What a horrible thought.
Hello?
Joanne, it's Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude? What time is it?
It's late. Garcia's missing.
Garcia?
It's Dolores' boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. He's missing.
I went to Saratoga today. Apparently, lots of jockeys have gone missing lately. Everyone's starting to panic.
Jocks come and go.
What if we have a serial cannibal?
A serial cannibal?
You remember the teeth marks? It's possible.
Yeah. That's all it is. Just possible. It's all speculation. Like, where's the evidence? Garcia will turn up, his tail between his legs with a big story and a box of chocolates for Dolores.
No, but...
Good night, Jean-Claude.
What? Joanne was right. I was just off the wall with my serial cannibal. But then again, where was Garcia? I called Dolores a few times, but she was too frantic to even come to the phone. Maggie and I carried on at the cafe. Everywhere I went, people now seemed to be whispering. And then about a week later, the phone rang.
Hello.
We all held our breath and waited. What's wrong?
They found Garcia's body.
Where? Over in Saratoga?
No, it's 100 miles up from here, over by Gilman Town.
And?
And it's cooked and eaten like the other ones. Oh, see that poor child.
How do we know it's Garcia?
He had a tattoo of Mount Fuji on his organ. Well, Dolores told him.
Mount Fuji?
Yeah.
Oh, my... Wow. That night, upstairs, I put another red pin on my map. 100 miles north and west. Garcia had been taken from the track to somewhere else, and exactly 100 miles from the first red pin. A strange coincidence. I didn't know what to make of it. A week or two went by. There was someone out there, stalking jockeys and eating them. Wow. I stared at my map and the two red pins. Where the third one would be was anybody's guess. If there was going to be a third one. Hello?
Jean-Claude? It's Joanne.
Hi.
Another jock's been found.
Where?
Up near Scroom Lake.
Wow. And are we talking...
Different M.O. A platter of organs, neatly laid out. He's having more fun with it.
I now had 3 red pins. And the question of the next one... it was a terrifying thought. Fort Edward was terrified. At the cafe, the talk was of vigilante groups.
Damn grassroots justice.
You gotta protect your own.
Joanne was in a flap.
It's mean.
You're a Canadian, Jean-Claude. You know what I'm talking about.
They closed the racetrack in Saratoga, and jockeys ran far and wide, and as fast as they could. Who could blame them? It was packed all the time at the cafe. Nobody wanted to be alone. Everyone now loved my vegetarian cuisine. I was obsessed with my map. The fact that there were 3 red pins 100 miles apart, exactly 100 miles apart, was impossible. And yet there it was. I bought a geometry compass and set the radius to 100 miles and drew a circle on the map from the 3rd and most recent red pin. Wow. The next body, or what was left of it, would be discovered, could be discovered, somewhere on that circumference. You know, the more I looked at it, there was a shape. Sort of a shape to the way the red pins were laid out.
I tell you, Joanne, it looks like a parsnip.
This is madness.
No, maybe Queen Anne's lace, the same type of plant, but a different root shape.
This is madness.
No, wait.
I guess I was beginning to drive everybody crazy. To keep me quiet, Joanne brought me down to the Regional State Police Command Center.
This guy is from the FBI, a specialist in serial murder profiling.
Roger had a map up on his wall, just like I did.
So, Joanne says you think it looks like a parsnip.
Yeah, a parsnip.
Huh.
It could be a carrot.
Well, I thought so too at first, but a carrot is rounder on top.
And now?
Now I think it's Queen Anne's lace. It was Maggie's idea, and she was right.
It's whacked.
No, Maggie's right. Look, the extra bulge. See, the next body will be discovered here or here.
Let's be honest, Roger. We have nothing. No forensics, no cross-referencing the known victims, no motives, no suspect.
They showed some slides.
Remark on the fine butchering here.
I peeked a bit.
And here.
Oh, they were gruesome.
He's an artist. This is a very gifted psycho.
I know where the next body is going to be found. Right here in West Paulet, Vermont.
That's it. Jean-Claude, I order you not to continue with this insanity.
I put the 4th red pin on the map.
That's it, Jean-Claude. I'm taking these maps down.
No, Maggie,
don't.
don't.
Going to rack and roon with you moping about up here all day.
I can't believe you did that.
I wonder what parsnip meant. As a symbol. Like the Knights Templar and the Holy Grail. The Holy Parsnip? I mean, why a parsnip? Even if it was Queen Anne's lace. The truth is, it didn't make any sense. And yet, what if we missed a body? And what if it was here, where the 2 points meet? And that would mean that the last place would be here. Just outside of Fort Edward? It has to be.
Maggie?
Oh, no.
Maggie?
It was bright and sunny, and I was up early and out. Maggie had insisted that I call Joanne, but I didn't. She wouldn't have let me go. I followed the back roads out of town. A few turns and twists, and 10 minutes later, there it was. The last red pin. Wow. This spread was beautiful. Everything red and white. Orchards, a potager, statues, fountains. Elegant.
Hello?
There seemed to be no one around. I went in. It was quiet.
Hello?
Just my own voice. I was more than a little relieved. It smelled like freshly baked cornbread. It smelled good. Oh, the kitchen was beautiful. Light and airy. Lots of counter space and stainless steel appliances. It was a professional kitchen, and very, very serious. I looked about. There was a room full of Picasso's. What a place. I looked all over. There was a root cellar deep in the basement. And on a shelf was a row of large pickling jars. In each, a jockey's head, helmet and all. There was one empty jar. I dashed upstairs holding my breath. What? What's that? There was another DeSoto out there next to Uncle Percy's. I heard a noise. I turned to see the cannibal staring at me. His eyes were the eyes of a wolf. I fainted. When I awoke the next day, it was already getting dark.
At last.
It took me a minute to remember where I was.
Are you...
I was strapped to a sort of a gurney. Under the circumstances.
That's the spirit.
He was very well dressed. It looked like he had a Parisian tailor. Queen Anne's lace?
Well, it's an emblem. It's supposed to inspire just that sort of ambiguity. In fact, it's a parsnip called the Student. The sweetest of the sweet earth. Like you. Perhaps.
Look, I am not a jockey.
Oh, I know that. You're much too tall and not sinewy in the least. The jockeys have all fled. You're a meal of opportunity. And fated, don't you think? After all, we both have DeSotos.
What does that mean?
I'm Bob, by the way.
Bob wheeled me into the kitchen. It was soon apparent that Bob was a master chef. I was really impressed.
I developed a taste for the long pig at Oxford.
Oxford?
A Rhodes Scholar. Read grades, but it was limited. I know everybody says that, but it's true.
At Oxford?
Yes.
Do they often eat?
The long pig?
Yes.
Apparently, since the beginning. The spirit is heat, so says Urbagenes. Thus we cook. Eh, Jean-Claude? Thus you will receive the glory of the distinctiveness of the world. All obscurity will flee from you. It's all clearly documented. I've come to the point where I can't eat anything else.
He squinted at me for a moment.
Thighs and calves are my favorite.
Stew?
Stew?
It would seem obvious.
I did make a good stew once from a lovely tongue.
Seasoned with rosemary?
No, but that's a charming idea. You are a chef.
We could write a cookbook together.
A cookbook? No.
Are you from here?
Scroon Lake. It's a bit upstate. Been there?
Been through it?
Yes. That's what it's like. Except for the summer people up at Terra Alta. Bloaters, we called them.
Why?
It's what they look like when they're found in the lake. I ate a few myself, but I didn't like it. Well, my dear Jean-Claude, as Wittgenstein said, what we cannot understand, we must pass over in silence. So, see you in the morning.
And Bob turned out the light.
Try and get some rest.
And then it was quiet. Oh, it was Joanne and Maggie.
I'm here.
The window opened.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Sure. He's gonna eat me.
We don't know that we have anything to do about it. Hurry.
last rat.
Suddenly, the door opened. It was Bob.
What are you doing in here?
He just stood there.
His name is Bob.
Joanne pulled her gun.
Bob, you are under arrest.
How unpleasant.
Maggie closed the cafe for a few days, just so I could have a bit of rest. I was grateful. We were all relieved, really. All because of Bob. That Bob. A few nights later, I picked up the phone.
Hello.
Harry?
Jean-Claude? What's wrong?
Harry, I want to come home. Will you come get me?
I'll be there in 3 hours.
3 hours later, Harry pulled up. I was never happier to see anybody. I'm going home, Maggie.
I know, Cookie.
Come up for a visit sometime.
I've been meaning to.
And then Joanne came in.
Hi.
I'm going home.
Take care of yourself.
She kissed me.
I will.
And left.
Thanks for everything.
We hugged.
Sweet girl. I guess I'm not the only one that's gonna miss you. The folks around here are always gonna remember you, Jean-Claude. For improving their coffee, if nothing else.
I got into the car, and Harry and I drove off into the twilight. We drove through the silent night up to the great city. I was so glad to be home. I was happy to be back home. I always liked summer in Montreal. The nights were hot, the days glorious and delicious with a feverish breeze from somewhere down in the Carolinas. I was looking for kitchen work. There wasn't much. That was a big change. Bad times.
Well, you could go back to the Cégep, Claudino.
No, Mama, no, è tutto finito la Cégep.
And you won't work at Julian's? Perché, Claudino?
I have my reasons.
I did, too.
You're
It's
just...
all that Brigitte's fault.
She was that much of a cook after all, was she, Julian?
Claudino, what are you talking to?
Nobody, Mama.
That's it. I've lost it. My mind has snapped. Around the bend. No, I couldn't work at Julian's. No, wouldn't. I spent a lot of time with Harry. I liked him. Mostly when I wasn't working at the restaurants, I was with Harry.
Let's go for a bite. We're starving.
Well, where should we go?
It was a warm evening. Harry and I were walking on St. Catherine down by his 4th Street apartment. The jazz festival was up and there was music everywhere.
I think it's time you went, to Chez Julien.
Why? No, absolutely not. Why?
Because whatever it is with you two, let's put it behind us, okay?
No, he was mean to me, Harry. He didn't respect me.
And Brigitte?
She was... Oh, Brigitte. She was such a fraud.
Let's go and try it. If we don't like it, we can leave.
Well, and so we went to Crescent Street. Oh, I dreaded going there, but I felt safer with Harry. The bistro was mostly empty.
It's been a long time, Boyle. A long time. How are you?
Good.
Good
to see you.
I'm glad to see you. And you, Harry.
Hi, how are you?
Come. We'll see if we can find your table.
Julian found us a nice private table over by the potted palms.
I used to water these.
And they've missed you. I got something good tonight. Give me a minute.
Julian wandered off towards the kitchen.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Not sorry we came.
Not yet.
Did you see this? This filth? I'm ruined. Chez Julien is kaput. Finito. Gone the way of the wind. Oh, yes. Ruined. I just hate them all.
I'm out of the loop here. What are we talking about?
Francine's column today in Le Devoir.
Who?
Francine Bayard.
Read it.
Julian gave me the paper.
Page 5. I'm weeping. I'm ruined and I'm weeping.
This is about exposing chefs who have no credentials.
Credentials? That's page 6, page 5, not page 6, page 5, page 5, page 5.
I have it. Here it is. Neighborhood bistro with no neighborhood. Chez Julian's a longtime stalwart.
Stalwart? Who speaks like that?
This is bad. Bad.
A disaster.
Julian's chef salad was best left unsaid.
Oh, I'm dying.
The limp lettuce was tragically the most provocative part of the experience.
Ah, give me that paper. I'm going to burn it. And she scoffed at my croque monsieurs. Who ever heard of such a thing? Oh, things were better when you were here, Jean-Claude. You know, I'm going to kill her. Yes. I'm going to kill Francine Bayard-Jean.
Later, I sat with Harry by the potted palms, sipping Calvados.
I'm sorry, it wasn't such a good idea to come.
No, it was okay. It was. He was nice to us. He scares me. No, I couldn't work here again.
What about working at Restaurant La Berge?
Restaurant La Berge? Me?
Louis said La Berge was looking for someone.
Restaurant La Berge? Restaurant La Berge. The next day, I went down to Restaurant La Berge on Saint-Denis. It's just up from Laurier, the less fashionable strip of boutiques and eateries. I had heard that La Berge had been the first to move up there.
I am Roland Laberge.
Roland Laberge was huge. He must have been 6'6", 6'7", and big, like a bear, and a voice to match.
Oh, the Cégep.
Where should I put them, Maestro?
It was a woman in her early 30s.
This is Paul Thibodeau, my sous-chef. We have here Jean-Claude Gagnon, who has taken courses at the Cégep.
I took a few courses there myself.
I liked her immediately.
Look at these.
He was showing me the old magazines.
This is a small part of the Maestro's vast archive of Le Cuisinière de Cordon Bleu.
The most important collection of French recipes ever published. And I have the largest collection outside of Paris. Not bad, eh?
What could one say?
Impressive.
Thank you. I keep them under lock and key. Not a bad little menu at Julian's Bistro. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll survive the experience.
That's unfair.
No matter. What's your best dish, young Jean-Claude?
These days? These days I'm tending towards a spicy Thai stir-fry. I'm crazy about lemongrass.
No, I hate vegetarians. Are you vegetarian?
I thought of Bob and shuddered.
I'm thinking of it.
Oh, I couldn't live without veal sauce, fish cheeks, sausages, organ.
The Maestro uses the complete animal. Hooves, snout, skin.
But this is nothing without the embrace of garlic.
Garlic is the jewel of the kitchen.
Yes, from my cookbook. Interesting. I must have this boy working for me. I hire you for my line. We start tomorrow. Yes?
Yes.
Welcome aboard.
I went down to Harry's apartment with the good news. Harry, the old sneaky boots, had, I guess, anticipated everything and had bought me a real chef's tube. For me?
Who else? Sous-chef to La Berge.
Well, I'm just on the line. I am the line.
Try it on.
I put it on. Harry leaned down to kiss me. I offered a cheek, but he darted in and kissed me on the mouth. It was a long and lovely kiss. I was shocked and excited.
Wow. I have been wanting to do that for a long time.
Around the corner and wow. Wow. By the time I got home that night, I knew it was love.
Hello.
I was in love with Harry.
Something's up with our Claudino.
He's got a new sweetie, that's what.
Yeah.
I did, too. Several days later, I'm back in the kitchen at La Berge. The restaurant was packed, and the kitchen going full blast.
Hey, Paul, let's go.
We're doing escalope of sweetbreads for Monsieur Rose. Coming, Maestro.
Paul and Roland were making a mushroom fumé for the Villeroy sauce, which meant boiling the mushrooms right down, usually in a red wine. Roland was using Calvados. Strange. I'd never heard of that.
Jean-Claude, Pierre had to go home. Look, I'm sorry, but we're short on the floor. Here, put this on. Hurry, come on.
I didn't get to do this wagering thing very much, and I wasn't sure I liked it. More water seemed to be a big thing. Then, Francine Baillargeon came in and sat at one of my tables.
Bonsoir, Madame Baillargeon.
Do you eat artichokes, young person? Of course you do. They're always asking me about artichokes.
Francine had a thing she did after she finished talking. She was famous for it. She ran a finger from her cheekbone to her mouth, and then across the mouth, and then the finger getting caught at the corner. I waited and then realized it was my cue to laugh.
Now, have you actually ever seen the collection?
The collection?
Roland's precious archive of La Cuisinière du Cordon Bleu.
Oh, it's in the locked room.
Where there's a lock, there's a key, yes? I'd love to get my hands on certain select issues. I wonder if there is anybody who could, say, photocopy them for me.
That wouldn't be me.
Pity. Still, I haven't met yet a sous chef who can't be bought.
She did that finger in the mouth thing again.
I shall have the steak tartare and a red Bordeaux, say 1971. Oh. Better yet, I shall go to the cellar myself and choose. Come.
But the maestro.
Oh, he permits me.
I'm not sure he permits me.
The wine cellar really was a cellar. Dark and cold. I remembered the cellar at Bob's farm. Whoa. Francine was busying herself, happily going through the bins, when Paul appeared.
And what is this?
She said the maestro approves.
She did.
It was Roland.
Tell them, Roland, so we can avoid this embarrassment in the future.
Yes, Francine is permitted to visit my wine cellar on occasion. And now, please.
Francine ignored him.
It is time to return to the dining room.
The whole thing seemed so polite, and yet Roland seemed furious.
But first, this tempting bottle of Chateau Lafite.
And then she was gone. A few minutes later, I was in the kitchen. Roland was now fuming.
I hate her. The woman is an animal.
This whole thing with the wine cellar was very complicated.
More access to the cellar for her. You hear? No more.
It was the second week of the Festival du Jazz. Harry and I went down to Place des Arts. It was very summer and very Montreal and very dense.
Oh, look. There's Roland over there next to the green shirt.
That's Roland?
Yeah. He's huge. Yeah, like a grizzly.
I waved. Roland seemed preoccupied and didn't notice us.
Hey, man!
It was Georges Luc.
Hey!
Wow, this place, eh?
Oh, I know. Wow.
Isn't that Julian over there?
Where?
All right.
Is it Julian? Hey, Julian!
No. Hi, you call him that.
I can't? What are you talking about? Julian! Stop! Julian!
There was a moment just then, when all the bands and all the shouts and all the applause and all the laughter just stopped. Just one of those moments. silence in a big crowd. And then there were shots.
Down, get down! What you doing?
Harry pulled me and George-Luc under a tree.
Yo, I gotta go, man. Cops, son. Cops, wait.
Hello?
Wait. Down the world!
I think the shots came from over there.
Wait. No, come on. It'll be okay.
There, just behind the kiosk, a woman was lying on the ground. It was Francine. I rested her head on my lap. Harry quickly examined her, looked up at me, and shook his head.
I'm so bored.
Then she died in my arms. We were covering Francine with some t-shirts from the kiosk when Fortin and Rose showed up.
Hey, where you been, kid? Hey, guy, it's a kid.
Oh, my lucky day. Every time somebody dies, there's Jean-Claude.
Guy, get the squad. Hey, move back there. Hey, it's a crime scene. Let's keep it clean.
I hate
Then I saw it.
Move back there,
black
please.
and shining in the grass between two rubbish bins.
Hey, I found the
I
gun.
leaned over to pick it
I
up.
found the gun.
Fortin grabbed my shoulder.
No, never pick up a weapon.
Okay.
Okay, kid. That is correct procedure.
We bent down to look at the gun. It's a microphone.
Sorry,
not
kid.
too lethal.
Stand back there. You, with the red backpack. I'm talking to you. Where is Sergeant? Where is the theft?
On a break. You moved the body, Jean-Claude?
She was dying.
Oh,
Hello?
Great, hello. Commendable, but the body was moved.
Leave the kid alone. But go find Lefebvre.
Yo.
I need your advice. Is this a good time?
As good as any.
You know Julien?
Yeah, come on, kid, spill it.
A few weeks ago, Julien threatened to kill her.
Her?
Yeah.
Francine Baillargeon?
Yeah. You don't think he...
You heard him say that?
I was right there.
At this stage in the game, kid, I just get it organized. People say all sorts of things. Relax, it's okay.
The next evening at the restaurant was real smooth. Roland hummed and whistled and joked with the customers.
Putrid steak. Comes up like an old shoe.
Something I had never seen before. Suddenly, he turned and rushed into the dining room.
What? You have no permission to eat here. You have no permission to eat another buffalo. Put that fork down this instant. Scum! Bow before me.
Roland's good mood was over. A few weeks later, I moved in with Harry. I was in heaven. The very next morning, early next morning, Uncle Percy called.
Hello?
They found the gun
Where?
in the St. Lawrence. They died and they went down and they found it.
They found the gun. Wow.
That's it. That's the one. I bet it'll tell us everything. Fortin wants us down there right now. I'll be by in the DeSoto in 20 minutes.
No, wait, Percy. Oh, God. Percy's coming over.
I'll take the wheel from him as soon as he gets here.
Harry was working a night shift these days and quietly got out of bed. At the police ballistics lab in Dorval, a woman came out to meet us.
We're down here.
Fortin was waiting for us.
Hi, kid. Hey. Percy.
Andre. Man.
Can't believe we did it, but we found it in the river.
He showed us a small gun.
It's a Beretta.
Oh, yeah.
Registered in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Oh.
Reported missing 15 years ago.
Well, who owned it?
Dead. 10 years.
Back to square one.
The police were baffled. The papers were full of stories of the jazz festival shooting. I had been feeling guilty about telling Fortin about Julien. He hadn't meant anything. I had to come clean with Julien.
Hi, boyo.
I have something to tell you.
The bistro was empty.
I always tried to be nice. Was I nice to you, Boyle?
What are you saying?
Fortin and Rose came into the bistro.
You got a Beretta, Julian?
Jean-Claude! Again?
A Beretta? Mm-hmm.
Like the gun which killed Francine Baillargeon?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You think I killed Baillargeon? Maggie, you're both mad. Why should I kill Francine? I don't run a fancy place. I don't care about critics.
You were at the Festival de Jazz.
Well, so what, Boyle? So were 200,000 others.
But you're the one we like.
Why me?
Jean-Claude here told us you threatened Madame Baillargeon.
Boyle?
We also discovered that 15 years ago, you lived in Copenhagen.
Does that ring a bell?
Julian! You're under arrest. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Move it.
Come on. Keep moving.
We invited my mother and Uncle Percy over for a bang-up Sunday dinner. I cooked one of the new recipes I had learned from Roland. Muscovy duck breast with scallions, blueberries, and tangerines. Things were just about ready when the phone rang.
Hello?
Doyle, it's Julian.
Julian?
I can't talk long.
Are you calling from...
Yes, I'm in jail. I need your help, Doyle.
Okay, I'll do what I can. What about Copenhagen?
It was a long time ago, a long time ago. I gotta go.
But-
help, Doyle, help!
Hello? That was Julian.
Oh, he's in jail?
Oh, yeah. I feel so guilty. I told Fortin.
Well, he was acting strange. You were concerned.
Yeah.
This is so good, Claudino. You learned this at work?
From the maestro.
We never ate like this at home.
It is good.
I feel so guilty.
Everything kept going at full speed at Restaurant La Berge. I kept wondering, what was exactly in the locked room? Roland kept going into it. What was he doing? Paul and Roland were making a pressed duck, the jewel of the Cordon Bleu cuisine. I was so interested. They set about it. A large press squeezes all the blood out of the duck, which is then mixed with cognac and consommé and used to cook the duck meat. Classic.
Yes, maestro.
The sauce.
Oh.
Today's table d'hôte was a saddle of monkfish, and it was my job to prepare the dried cherry and herb sauce. I kept watching them work on the duck. Oh, and now the famous sauce. Red burgundy and vodka and beef consommé. What? But where was the duck blood? No. It was wrong. Roland La Berge was no Cordon Bleu chef. Something was wrong. And Julian was in Bordeaux jail. And one lie always begets another. I wondered if Roland had ever been to Copenhagen. I had to do something. Except that over the next few weeks, nothing much happened. The papers screamed that Julian was charged with first-degree murder. I guess it was going to be up to a jury after all. I worked at La Berge and kept my eyes open. It was all I could do. I took to hanging around the locked room.
What are you doing down there, Jean-Claude?
I have a pain in the back of my eyes, maestro. I just wanted a few minutes of dark.
Fine. But don't hang around down here. Makes me nervous.
A few afternoons later, I got my chance. Lunch had been slow, and Roland had gone out. Paul soon left, too. I was alone in the restaurant. I took the keys and went downstairs. It opened easily. I turned on the light. Old magazines neatly arranged on shelves. Metal boxes. What's in them, I wonder? Roland expelled from the Cordon Bleu? It doesn't say why. And Roland deported from Denmark. This is it. This is evidence.
What are you doing here, you little thief?
It was Paul.
No story, huh? Well, you're done. Well done this time, lad.
Either Roland killed Francine or else you two did it together.
Oh.
Astute, Jean-Claude.
Roland was standing in the doorway.
Very astute.
He had a cleaver.
Silence!
Nobody was saying anything.
So, what were you doing in here?
Looking for evidence. I didn't know what else to
Admire
do.
your courage.
When in doubt, dance.
Why did you kill her?
If I did...
You did.
All right, say I did. She wanted something from me that I wasn't willing to give.
Money?
Paul snickered.
Money is nothing, young peasant.
Well, it's because you don't have your credentials. Your grand diplôme. That's it, isn't it? And Francine was going to expose you in the devoir in her next column. What did she want?
That's enough, Jean-Claude!
He raised the cleaver.
Don't myself!
Hold it right there, partner. Down the bear, save us the trouble.
It was Harry, and Fortin brandishing a very large pistol.
Hands overhead. Assume the position.
You want to do it, kid?
Yeah.
Roland Laberge, consider yourself under arrest.
Julian got out of jail, and the first thing he did was invite me and Harry and Uncle Percy and my mother, and Fortin too, down to the bistro for a little dinner and a big celebration.
What did Francine want? Money?
What she wanted was to control the menu at Le Berge every Tuesday for the rest of her life.
Wild.
Why Tuesday?
It's not clear.
What I don't know is why were you there at La Berge?
We'd been tailing you. Harry, Guy, and I.
We didn't like this LaBerge from the start.
Anyway, it couldn't have been me. I'm too nice a guy. Right? Right?
Sure, Jules.
Now wait. It's my turn.
Okay.
I want to propose a toast. Please, with me, to Jean-Claude and Harry, my two sons.
My mother looked at me, and we smiled.
Harry, this is twice now you have saved my Claudino, huh? You are obviously the right man for him, and I am glad.
That's so sweet, Mom.
I don't know if I'd ever been happier.
And what about me? Am I sweet?
Jesus. Boyo, you are the sweetest.
We laughed, and the band played on. It was August. It always seems to be August in my life. Whenever I could, I went back to Waverly to visit and help out with Percy.
I want to get flowers for Sharon.
Even though he used a walker, Uncle Percy clipped along. We went up to St. Viateur. The terrace at the cafe on the corner was packed, but so was every other place. It was August.
How's your sweetie?
He's fine.
He was, too.
Who's Sharon?
She likes roses. I like her. She's a bebop queen.
I believe you have a crush on her.
At my age, too.
I was back at Julu's working at the kitchen. More and more, I was in charge of the menus.
After all, Boyle, you've had more experience.
And you?
Than before. Did you work with Lebert?
It was Yves from Bon Matin,
Julian, where do you want
with our weekly produce delivery.
Show him, Boyle. I'm exhausted.
Just as I was coming back, Helen walked
I've
in
been looking all over for you, Johnny.
with André Fortin.
I thought you were Mississauga.
I am in Mississauga.
And if she goes back, I'll have to have her arrested.
Then you and her.
The kid's quick.
This is Harry.
Harry got up and hugged Helen. I hugged them both. Soon, everyone was hugging everybody. I even hugged Fortin.
This must be the huggiest bistro in Montreal.
Later that night, Helen and I were sitting, drinking Calvados.
I hated Mississauga. It's so large and empty at the same time.
Oh, when did you and...
He's not as old as he looks, you know. Oh.
Helen was turning a shade of green.
Julian? Julian? What? Call the paramedics. Helen's sick.
I hope it wasn't something she ate.
I found myself in the emergency room of the Montreal General Hospital. My mother came into the waiting room.
How did you know?
Julian told me. What was it?
We don't know. Hey.
I was just talking to the doctor.
I thought you were at work.
I'm on dinner break. Hi, Serafina.
What is it, Harry?
Some sort of food poisoning.
And she...
She's on life support.
Oh,
It's touch and go.
poor child.
How did this happen?
Take your pick. Industrial pollutants, insecure refrigeration, insufficient records.
Harry knew a lot about toxicology. He even had the fantasy of going back to school to study it.
I read about that.
And so the distributor in Tokyo sent the shipment back. And so the Salmon Row people sent it somewhere else. Knowingly. That's the point. People died. I can look it up.
But aren't there regulations?
Regulations?
It was André.
You got regulations at the union.
And no enforcement.
Exactly. No manpower. What happened?
She had some Blue Wave Romanov.
Blueberries? Yeah. Because of blueberries?
Oh, you better sit down.
I am furious! Furious!
Later that night, Harry had gone back to work at his hospital, and my mother had gone home. I stayed on for a while with Fortin. We sat silent together. The next day, I was over at Waverly, preparing some vitello tonnato, veal in a tuna sauce, with my mother.
How's Helen?
Well, she seems to be doing better. But no one in the city's eating blueberries. People have died.
Who can blame them? Helen is lucky. In the tea, imagine. Oh, and the veal stock, you have it?
Yeah, I have it here.
Ah, Claudino.
What is it, Mama? You've been very mysterious lately, and I haven't the slightest idea why.
Me? Misteriosa?
Sí, Mama, sei misteriosa. And?
And I tell you, a man named Bruno from Siena wants to marry me.
Marry you? Why?
Am I not beautiful?
She was beautiful. Like Anna Magnani.
You're okay.
Oh, okay. Only okay? Oh, Claudino, you're so bad, Claudino.
And who's Bruno?
Oh, I know him.
Do you love him?
I think so. And so I will say yes to Bruno, and I will go back to live in Siena after so many years.
When?
Soon.
We hugged.
Jean-Claude!
What about Uncle Percy?
See, that's a problem.
Jean-Claude!
What, Uncle Percy?
Where's the Scrabble board?
A few days later, Harry and I were at Julian's.
More deaths from that mysterious bacteria.
True. Believe everything you read.
It was Fortin and Rose.
Blueberries are the carrier.
Blueberries. What can go wrong with fruit?
Foodborne microbes infected 1 person out of 3 worldwide last year.
1 out of 3?
So where did you obtain said blueberries?
Well, like always, from Yves over at Bon Matin. He's been bringing me stuff for years. You don't think he's involved?
Don't know yet. Like to find out, though.
They turned to leave.
Hey, kid. Thanks for the company the other night.
Helen's better?
She's getting there.
Let's hit the road, Andre!
Let me know what happens.
Sure thing, kid.
I wondered when they would know something about the blueberry case. I imagined there was a lot of pressure on Fortin and Rose to nail it shut. It was quiet at Julien's the next night. Round about midnight, Fortin showed up.
So, what happened?
This Eve, nothing. Guy said he didn't know a thing.
You never know what you're getting.
What do you mean, Julien?
Fruit and veg. It's almost impossible to trace.
Why?
Well, the produce is handled by numerous middlemen, food distributors, food wholesalers, more food wholesalers, other sorts of food wholesalers, farmers' co-ops, warehousemen, bondsmen, brand namers, butchers, sorters, graders, packers, packagers, air freighters, truckers, food movers, and general food shakers. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, we all eat.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, everything is packed and repacked and packed again and mixed together. Trucks can be abruptly diverted from one city to another to take advantage of fluctuating prices. Now, maybe the produce of 100 farms, 1,000 kilometers apart, can be in one truckload of berries.
Wow. Oh, look!
What?
It's Helen.
I looked up. Oh, my. Helen was on TV.
It's the American news. Oh, very impressive.
I'm better now and I want to go home.
She's looking good, Andre.
And then there was a government spokesperson.
Populace is our primary concern.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an epidemic to me.
This is bad, boyos. Very bad.
The city moved quietly along in its late summer kind of way. The papers were filled with more toxic blueberry deaths. It was a Monday when Eve showed up. 3 days late for a weekly delivery.
Hi. Where you been?
Sorry about the delay. People want to be sure, and anything suspect is thrown out. The industry is in a big panic.
Yeah, well, the police haven't been able to do anything.
I don't know why.
What do you mean?
I told them where I got the berries.
Who?
Rose, that's who.
Guy Rose?
Yeah, that's him. I told him I'd gotten the fruit from National Brands.
So what did they do?
I don't know. Nothing.
Fortin told me you didn't know anything.
Yeah? Well, he wasn't there.
Oh, right. He'd gone to the hospital because of Helen.
I told them as plain as I can say it. National Brands. That's where I got the whole shipment.
I couldn't understand it. Maybe the best thing to do was to go out there and look around myself. I took the DeSoto and went all the way out to Ville d'Anjou. I didn't know Montreal that well up here, up above the Métropolitain. National Brands turned out to be a huge operation. Its own little town, sort of. Warehouses, offices, sheds. And run by Herbert Rose. I actually knew him, sort of. He had been a good customer of Roland Laberge. It wasn't much, but it was enough.
Come in! Jean-Luc, how are you?
Jean-Claude.
Ah!
It was a large office.
Excuse me.
Bright and airy, with a good view of the busy operation outside.
Sad thing about Roland.
For a man of apparently vast wealth, Herbert seemed almost modest.
I'm trying to trace a shipment of blueberries which started up here.
We hardly ever handle berries. It's not worth it.
So, you are denying your involvement?
What are you saying?
That you're directly responsible for all the deaths that have occurred because of your tainted blueberries.
That's it. That is it. I have no time for this. You'll have to leave now, Jean-Luc.
Herbert Rose, owner of all he surveys, sure didn't want to talk about blueberries. And when I thought about how Helen had almost died, and the others who had, the body count was close to 40 by now, it made me real mad. I left National Brands and kept east along the Rivière des Prairies road. Soon, I was near the eastern end of the island. I'd never been out here before. Refineries, obscurities, poverties. Some of these roads are like being in the country. Quiet. The occasional farm light. The occasional car. Only this car didn't keep to his lane. He seemed to be coming right for me. I jammed on the brakes. Detective Guy Rose got out. The last person I wanted to see. Anywhere. And especially here and now.
Get out of the car, Jean-Claude. What? You don't mind if I call you Jean-Claude, do you? Oh. I said, get out of the car. Get out of the car!
He wrenched open the door. He was pretty scary at the best of times. But tonight, his scary quotient was right off the top of the old scary scale.
Hands over head. Best. Now we have the situation.
What situation?
Try, Jean-Claude, try.
I don't know.
Herbert's my baby brother.
It had never occurred to me. Brothers.
Herbert and I are of one mind.
About the blueberries?
Good. I was hoping you and I, could be of one mind as well.
What are you saying?
It's time to let it go, is what I'm saying.
The investigation?
And yes.
Yes?
Yes, Detective Rose, I shall drop my inept and unwanted investigation. Yes?
Yes. He looked at me and gently wagged his finger. Then he got in his car and drove off. The next day at work, I was still shaking from what had happened. Helen came in.
Oh, Johnny!
How are you? Oh, it's so good to see you.
I'll never eat blueberries again, I'll tell you that.
Hey, we saw you on TV.
That was good.
Helen had been holding up her arm in a very unnatural and visible way.
And, what's that on your finger?
There was a large diamond ring on her left hand.
Fortin and I are engaged to be married.
Julian pulled out a bottle of Veuve Clicquot, and we toasted Helen and André. Eventually, the conversation moved back to what had happened with Guy Rose on the dark road in East Montreal.
You've got to speak up.
Hey, come on.
Tell Fortin.
I don't know if I dare.
If you don't tell him, I'll tell him myself.
They're right, Boyle. You can't keep Andre in the dark.
I called Fortin.
Fortin.
We arranged to meet in a little park on René Lévesque, past the bridge.
Your partner accosted me last night on a deserted road and told me to back off.
Guy did that?
Yes.
And what else? I want the exact transcript.
More or less, he said that...
No. Not more or less, nothing. Okay. Exact transcript.
Okay.
Exact transcript.
Okay. He said, Herbert and he were of one mind. Exact transcript. He and I are of one mind.
Okay. From here on, kid, don't keep anything more from me.
That cuts both ways.
Done.
Are you going to arrest the Rose brothers?
We've got nothing on them that looks like evidence. I'm going to play it close to the chest, and I advise you to do the same.
But what about Eve? That's evidence.
Your word against Guy's, Guy's word against Eve, and Herbert, who ain't saying anything. Now, let's get out of here.
Oh, I saw Helen's ring. Congratulations.
Thanks, kid. I hope we all survive the dance at my wedding.
For the next few days, André and I followed Herbert everywhere he went. You don't realize how few different places you actually go in a day. Out of all those possibilities, work and home and the dry cleaners, the occasional supermarket, maybe the video store. So we followed Herbert around. We lived in the car. Food? Forget it. I can't believe the things I ate.
So what's next?
This is it. Until we see our way clear to getting our clutches on Herbert.
Yeah, but nothing's happening.
No, kid. It's more like we haven't yet seen what is happening. This is bad, kid, this thing with Helen. Bad, bad, bad.
But she's okay. I saw her.
Yeah. Helen's okay. It's just that until I saw her in triage, tubes and life support, I never realized how much I love her. It scares me, kid. It scares me.
Several nights later, we were down at National Brands in Ville d'Anjou.
What a spread. Let's look around.
We looked around. We kicked a few rocks. I didn't know what we were doing.
Hey, look, he's coming out.
It was Herbert. We hid in the shadows behind a pile of crates.
He's going home.
How can you tell?
Because he always does. Last one to leave goes home.
But he's gone.
They've all gone.
How are we going to get in? Uncle Percy knows how to pick locks.
Yeah. I wish Percy was here, too. But
Fortin lifted his leg right up so that his knee was by his ear. He kicked out violently at the lock.
I could lose my pension for doing what I'm doing, kid. Let's hope we find something. Something good.
Inside the large warehouse were boxes of blueberries as far as the eye could see.
Just pick a couple at random here.
It was chilly in there.
This one.
Suddenly, Fortin sniffed the air.
Hey! What's that?
It happened real fast.
Smoke! Hey!
Arson?
Hey!
The large warehouse was burning, angry and engulfed in flames.
Okay.
But the mysterious figure got away.
Did you see his face? No, it could be anybody.
Great. Not a whole lot to go on, but he did drop this.
What?
Kerosene.
Arson?
Yep.
It smelled of jam.
Okay.
I guess because the warehouse was filled with berries. I looked at my watch.
No. My mother's leaving for Mirabel in a few hours. We've got a little brunch planned. I've got to go home.
Come on, kid. I'll drop you on the way.
What to do with Uncle Percy was no longer a problem.
Now when are we gonna...
Both Harry and I wanted him to live with us. And now it was happening.
It's time to go.
It was a sad and tender moment. There were tears on his sweet face.
Every week.
We were all crying.
And you'll all come to visit me and Bruno. See? Siena's so beautiful. We can sit in the garden of the Palazzo Pubblico and listen to the wind like I did when I was little.
Oh, that will be wonderful, Mom.
Give our love to Bruno.
See.
Bye.
My mother stood in the doorway, looking wonderfully like a young bride.
Ciao, my darlings.
And she was gone. I spent the next few days being certain Guy would be out to get me in some sort of ill-fated revenge scenario. Waiting around the apartment made me antsy, so I did as many shifts as I could at Julian's.
Hey, Andre.
Hey,
I was back at Julian's the next day when Fortin came in.
Sure, I'm in it. Take as long as you want. We'll go make some croque monsieurs.
I got more bad news, kid. What? Eve disappeared.
What?
Gone. Kaput.
Was I next?
Is he...
That's all I know.
Thanks for telling me.
Hey. We have a deal.
What about the berries we collected?
Inconclusive. We need some solid, hard evidence. You know, I can bend the rules, but I cannot break them.
Maybe I should go over.
No. Don't do anything.
Is that clear?
Yeah, sure. I needed to do something. But what? I went to talk to Uncle Percy.
Uncle Percy? Can I talk to you?
Sure.
I'm in danger.
Danger? That's bad.
Fortin's partner, Guy Rose, has been threatening me.
Oh, bad when cops go bad.
I don't know what to do.
Well, if we just sit around, it might go nowhere, this whole situation, or worse.
There was nothing much to say to that.
You want my advice?
Very much.
And act now. Take the upper hand.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's like beating animals out of the jungle. Make some noise, and they'll go running, and then you can see what's happening.
You mean I should go and see Herbert?
Yes.
But Fortin told me to do nothing.
Sometimes you have to ignore what people say.
Uncle Percy was right. Evidence. If we waited for evidence on Herbert Rose, I'd be Uncle Percy's age by the time he was arrested. I couldn't wait. I was tired of waiting. It made me crazy. I drove out to National Brands in Ville d'Anjou to confront Herbert. Yeah, there was just that one car in the parking lot. Herbert's. He was there. The door to the office block was open. I was grateful. I didn't really feel up to drop-kicking it. I went in and up to Herbert's office.
What do you want?
You remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. You was snooping around a little while ago.
Yeah, it was important. People were dying.
They can't prove anything.
You did it, didn't you?
I was going to lose a fortune. I had 60 tons of blueberries sitting in a warehouse in North Carolina. And then I get this government fax telling me that the whole crop is contaminated and to please destroy immediately.
You did this just for money?
Hey, it doesn't grow on trees. You have to make it happen.
But people died.
We all die. Now, I appreciate it if you'd sit over here.
He had a gun. I did as he asked.
What happens now?
I've got some delectables here for you.
It was a dish of blueberries.
Would you like a little sugar on them? No? Just a berry or two and you'll be dead and cease to be a problem. Open wide.
He held my nose.
Open wide.
Eventually, he was able to jam a spoonful of the berries in.
That's a good boy. You don't look too good. What? Don't move.
It was André Fortin.
Do not.
He came slowly into the room.
Now, stand away from your kid. Now. This is none of your business.
Herbert reached for his gun. Fortin fired just once. Herbert fell to the ground. Fortin and I looked at each other.
Thanks, Andre. I owe you.
Yeah. Anytime.
Well, the next day, my picture was in all the papers, even Le Devoir. Harry and I took Uncle Percy to Julian's.
Julian, let's feed this gang till they cry mercy.
For your friends, boyo, the best.
Hey, I love
Julian, I want spaghetti soup.
Later, most everyone had gone. André and I sat alone at the corner table.
There's a chill in the air tonight.
Yeah, summer's over.
There's something I've been meaning to bring up.
Sure.
Take this in the best possible way, huh, kid?
Sure.
There's an awful lot of dead people in your life, isn't there?
Yeah. Victor. Annie. Toshi. Ella. Darwin. It was a long list. And it went on and on.
A lot more than me. Wow. And I work homicide.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I never asked myself why. Usually how. Always who.
Yeah, but don't you want to know why?
Oh, sure. I just don't think we ever can.
He looked at me.
and smiled.